should be, man. This scripture that Christ had told his disciples is how you stop crime as a whole. Because when you go to him and him alone, and for you sisters out there who love the beef and who don't like to talk to another woman about, how she, treated you, you sisters need to go to her alone as well.
Nobody is holding you accountable for the things that you say you were doing or not doing. There's no, like the scriptures say, everything should be done in decency and in order.
That's right.
There's no order and decency with you going on the internet and running in the streets with no guidance, without being sent, without being anointed by the man of the Lord, by being sent by a man of God out there on them streets. You must be sent.
When you hear us say salute, Shalom, Yahabashim Shabakatah, right? That is Hebrew. Okay? Shalom, Shalom, that is not Hebrew. I don't know where you learned that from. Most likely from Esau, from the Jewish. On the street corners. And we ain't selling dope, but we are teaching you how to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. We are teaching you how to not be a drug addict and a drug dealer.
Right.
How to keep you out of prison. How to not make you a target for Esau to use.
Welcome to ISUBK Detroit. Check us out on all social media platforms. Classes are Monday through Saturday. Monday is the history class from 7 to 9 p.m. Tuesday is scripture breakdown. Wednesday is biblical law class. Friday, Lashawan Kodash, Hebrew language. Saturday, Sabbath service. Check out our community service program. We have food and clothing drives, helping the people in need. And we also have felony expungement services available. Join us and get involved.
And the Bible is just such an amazing book. It's a book of literal prophecy of the future of what's to play out on the planet Earth. That's right. Everything that the Lord laid down and said will happen comes to pass. And that's an amazing thing to have at your disposal. You got a book that tells you the future.
And they shall no more. In the 8th verse, it said we was going to be a prey to the heathen. But then God was going to come deliver us, man, and show us the truth of who we are.
That's something that you would hear out of a cartoon, or something you hear out of an anime, or something like that. But this is actual real life, to the point where you can look at these prophecies and open up a historical book. You can go into archaeology and see that, damn, the prophecy came before the event actually happened.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my houses. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, save facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every crack and surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage is safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show. We could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found. The time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood, Slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember Yahanna's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. Devils design fire for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new pair of bellas.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Yeah, those are messed up, no. Bad news, fit to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent, I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole court. Yeah, ain't know they call me Obi-Wan, I go with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course, get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this door, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't good like that, I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick, I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about any part. I need a Vaseline like my Nina puff before I took a Zach, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snap they soul like Shane Sharp. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Hopper. Try to hope it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking notes. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UBK rules. I'm making hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole court. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan, I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this door, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that, I swear I'm to our court. Yeah, I just got off the call, I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. They ain't locked in with the count and when you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor, ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign, tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion, they can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and out there. You can't do with them steps, them niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent, I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I read that bitch just like a a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole start. Yeah, ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, force. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low. Told that bitches either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our car. And I just made it go. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends, so we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nominee abdominal. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance. One west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers. But I ride like I got group eyes for Uber. Rhymes hard like they've been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper, been the stopper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm going them off Patron, premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modify the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when they eat song, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had a nigga spit like a tire, down the deep. And I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rapper, busy man shit, nigga. They take their head over, nigga.
I bet when Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert. Another cop can stretch the nigga. He ain't thieving, this that exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. Fuck the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint you picture. Rappers claim they spin, I ain't listening. Is effective. If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jacob. So how I walk, we gon' run the summer. It's gonna be historical. Thought they making plays made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't be do baby, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? When he said something, I ain't hear him. This shit like it ain't on who got the gun, it's on who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. 6 shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitching about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified rubber-ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow side, yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Drake when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my brain, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call it Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Oh yeah, ooh Lord. And if you don't give it, you won't get it. That's right. I give her all my love. Hey, run that shit up, Chase.
I came from the streets to the shy, where wicked and evil collide. If it was illegal, we tried ambition to get us a piece of the pie. Had so many demons inside, was them in the gleam of my eye, killing my innocence, all of my vision of reading the sign and seeing demise. We've been deprived of basic necessities, that and cocaine, a satanic recipe, refusing to claim it as destiny, sins of the fatherly children in jeopardy. The family addiction affected me, affliction of prison, the death of me. Not even the thought of my legacy, living in hell, how you hating your pedigree. Been definitely holding the grudge, letting it go cause no hoe is in us. If we don't connect then you know what it was, when West and no cowards is rolling with us. Steps was all in the mud, feeling the pain like salt in the cuts. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood, is all for the love. Yeah. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood, is all for the love. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood, is all for the love. I get an honor to command and Jenna Yahanna for being the armor, protecting the message, delivered the Abba, straight from the Father. He gave it to you, ain't making excuse. Though Satan is loose, kept blazing his boots, training and raising the troops, perfecting the method of 7-1 West in the hands was able to prove. Ain't stressing them niggas that never can step in the stand and stating the truth. My people could never imagine the hardest of winners you blasted. Extending the realest compassion for niggas that should have been fitted for caskets. How could you ever ignore the nigga who slept on the floor and was ready for war? Whenever it called, better this weapon is drawn. Election is sure, edging this war, front of projects of the Bronx. Now representing the Lord, the water for blessing us all.
He's the man that came up with the term African American. Right. We from now on, we call African American. But now somebody run up on you and say we should leave this place, you turn to them and say, where we gonna go?
Right. They have the American flag and the symbols of red, white, and blue, but it's black people.
Right.
So it's not they're not repping who they are.
Right.
They're repping the country that they serve.
These leaders that don't care about their community, you know what I'm saying, that always, you know what I'm saying, just focusing on winning gold medals and championships and different things of that nature, and have no thought to the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community. It's gonna come back at home.
enough of hearing that. That happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Rosewood. Even Emmett Till was somewhat similar. It's like once something happens to a white woman, that's the justification to kill all niggas.
At the same city, at the same time as the Klansmen, the Purple Boys had a mass march on the other in downtown, but blocks away, and did not cross paths with that.
Real Nigga University in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Give it up. All right, SBK, Captain Mall Quad, Round Table of Truth, man. Y'all know how we do it. This is a special edition, of course. We normally go every Friday night, 8 p.m. Central. We didn't go live Friday night, this past Friday, due to the Feast of Purim. You understand the story about a great sister, you know what I mean, came together, you know what I mean, to help save her nation. You know what I mean? Sister Esther, I believe, right? You know what I'm saying? Great story, great feast. We had feast, the opening feast Thursday in Chicago. Excellent job. Officer Warrior held it down, get that brother a hand. Right. And then Friday, we went down there to ISUBK Milwaukee and did the closing feast.
Right.
Big up to Captain DeMar Moff and this whole Milwaukee team.
That's right.
Yeah, I take one of the orders. You know what I mean? The brother just opened up a brand new school. A lot of the brothers and sisters from the Chicago school went down there and participated in it. Everybody bear with me tonight. I'm battling a cough. I don't know what it's called. It's called it. But it is the cough from hell. Okay. You know what I mean? So big shout out to ISUBK Milwaukee and the brand new school. So let's get into it. You know what I mean? Tonight, few of the hosts, the original hosts, they rock it out with us week. Few of those brothers are not here today, but we had other brothers stepping in the game to fill in. We also gonna have Commander General Yahanna joining us.
That's right.
Like always, before I get started, I want to give it up to the Most High. You understand?
That's right.
Power in the ancient Hebrew, the only God in the earth. You
Right.
understand? There is no other God. You know what I mean? Also, we want to give it up to our King. You understand? His son, Yahweh Shah Mashiach.
That's right.
Whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Got to give it up to our King. He is the King of so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, the 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel. You understand? And I'm saying lost because there's a ton of us that still don't know our identity. We still trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? In 2025, you start walking around and don't know who the hell we are still. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one second. Shalom to the Lord Christ. I'll send it to you. I'll resend it. To your phone. I'll text it to you. I'll resend it right now. Oh, yeah, no, I know, sir. Everybody bear with me one second.
I want
to give a little announcement we got while I'm doing that.
Yeah, if I could.
Please.
Yeah, I just want to just remind everybody to, you know what I'm saying, pay your tithes to the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. You know what I'm saying? ISUPK.com. You know what I'm saying? Pay your tithes. Also, you know what I'm saying, we have the 56th annual Passover that will be held down in Atlanta this year.
That's
right. Coming up April 12th. You know what I'm saying? Pay your Passover fee, man, and come down and rock it out with us, man, for that major event, man. It's gonna be something that it's gonna be a heavy week of events, man, from the 9th to the 13th. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Starting the slaughter of the lambs, you know what I'm saying? And it with the feast, you know what I'm saying? Unleavened bread.
Damn right. Big it up. Give it up for the Passover. Before we, you know what I mean, we dive into it, you know what I mean? I also want to, again, big up to Commander Jenny Yahanna, you know what I mean?
Right.
Also give it up to my host that rock it out with me every week. This brother normally, you know what I'm saying, is on the, I'm sorry. To my left, we got Officer Yaradan in the building, you understand? Give him a hand. All right. Up to my right, this brother is normally behind the scenes.
That's right.
You understand? But every now and then he come up can give his opinion on things.
Hey, there, right.
He got a lot to say anyway. You understand? Officer Rumawan, you know what I mean, in the building. All right. Also joining us tonight, one of our mighty officers, you know what I'm saying, in the ISBK Chicago camp, Officer Marat in the building. You understand? Get a brother a hand. Of course, I'm Captain Marquardt under Commander Jenny Yahanna. Jenny Yahanna will be joining us shortly. And we about to get it in. Y'all know how we do it, man. Round table, true real nigga university. ISUPK, y'all know how we do it, man.
That's right.
So what's new, Aki? Talk to me, man. What's going on?
Hey, we got a lot of stuff going on.
Listen, this week we had an overload, like always. Before we talk about these different stories. So me and the brothers, we always get together to the side, for those who don't know what stories we got over. And this week it was just a overload, man. There's so much going on in the world, with our people that we need answers to. Which is the point, which should be the point of any podcast, is not to just sit around and have a discussion, but offer solutions, you know what I'm saying, to the many problems that we have as a people that have been caused, you know what I'm saying, of course, you know what I'm saying, by our religious institutions who supposed to have been teaching us morality, and because they failed at the damn job, the men in the ISUBK, you know what I'm saying, the Commander Jenny Yahanna, we left to clean up their mess that they left. You see what I'm saying? And not just them, the politicians as well. You know what I'm saying? Black leaders for the past 60, 70 years have done a horrible job of leading black people. That's what I'm saying? And because of it, we are in a mess. And brother, we are in a state of confusion like something you could not believe. You understand? But like always, when you read that Bible, and if you understand that Bible, the Most High always sent prophets, you understand, to get the people on the right path. Why would you think it's any different now? You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You understand the prophets all through the Bible. Why would you think in these times right here, the Most High wouldn't send prophets to get the people's mind right? Now, everybody ain't going to listen. Everybody ain't obey Christ. You understand? Hold on one second. Hold on one second. He's asking me Zoom link, not a stream.
Okay. I'll send another one, sir, right now.
All right, he gonna send it right. He gonna send it to me right now, so I'll send it to you. Are you on the bus? All right. Yeah, but I'm sorry. What was I with it?
You was just talking about the leaders. I don't want.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. The leaders, they didn't created a mess. You know what I'm saying. And you just send it to me. All right. I'm saying, everybody bear with me. We're trying to get Commander Jenny Yahanna on right now. I'm gonna hit him with this link, and he should be in the game.
Yeah, if I could, sir, just you know what I'm saying, kind of piggyback on what you're saying, which is so heavy, is like these leaders now, as we see on a day-to-day basis, is getting exposed. So you got to understand, like, man, if you ain't equipped to do this job, you need to step to the side and let the real man of the Lord do
it. Jenny, here's the thing. The scriptures say your leader shall not be removed into the corner anymore. The more and more, you know what I'm saying, you see, you know what I mean, hey, I'm doing a podcast, present you back. You know what I'm saying? The more, you know what I'm saying, that, you see the dysfunction of the people who's supposed to be leaders, the more and more the Most High going to show you who is supposed to be leading.
Right.
So if you ain't never heard of Commander Jenny Yahanna, you know what I'm saying, do your research on the brother.
That's
Look
right.
him up. He's not like these Christian pastors, man, that's coming to you as though they're men of God, but really they're a piece of garbage. And then, of course, what happens, you lose faith in these men because you say, well, shit, I'm going to them to get corrected, and he doing what I'm doing. Commander Jenny ain't like that. He has a stellar record, you know what I'm saying, and he's approved to do the job. You know what I'm saying? Give me right on that. Please go ahead, y'all done.
If I could, sir, I was just thinking about it earlier, man. It could, you can't be in a better place than with a leader, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna constantly try to outwork you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like General Yahanna just was on with the Proud Boys yesterday. He did
shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? If you missed it, Jenny Yahanna did a interview with the Proud Boys yesterday. And once again, to be able, like you saying, to do this work, you have to have a relentless work ethic. Your brother can chime in whenever you want. You have to have a relentless work ethic. And here's the thing: what drives the relentless work ethic is your love for your people.
Kind of with God.
Like you can't do this job unless you have a insane love for our people.
Kind of with
And
God.
the brothers in the ISUBK, man, listen. The proof is in the pudding. We in love with black people.
That's right.
We are
That's
the
right.
foremost lovers of black people.
That's right.
You understand? In the planet Earth.
Kind of with God.
Now, with that, I'm coming to you around. With that, foremost lovers of black people comes with a lot of correction.
Kind
You know
of
what
God.
I'm saying? And one thing about black people, we do not like being corrected, and we do not like hearing the truth. Even the Bible tell you, we the people of the Bible, because all through the Bible, the Lord called us a stiff and hard-necked people, hard-headed.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But being hard-headed and disobeying God's laws is what put us in the position that we in right now under white people.
Damn right.
Like if you gonna understand the Most High, you supposed to understand that God is a father, and any father, when you break his rules, you have to reap the punishment. So you.
That's
can learn.
right. That's right.
Number one,
Salaki,
please.
sir, I was gonna bring it out. I mean, I know we got a story about Umar later, but the fact that he had some online just a couple days ago, I saw where he cursed out a brother because the brother said, you've been building the school since I was 12 years old. He said, since I was 12 years old, you've been building that. Yeah. He decided, this your leader. This some of y'all Pan-African leaders, Dr. Umar, who y'all want to follow. He go and curse out a black man because he told him, how long it took him to build a school. Meanwhile, you brought up earlier, Captain DeBar Martha Milwaukee took 2 months. They did just show you the work ethic of how much black.
2 years. It took about 2 years.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. It took him a couple years to build a school. He wasn't pump faking and telling you because of this, because of that. He went and got the job done, and that show you the work ethic of the brothers in the ISUPK under command of General Yahanna. You ain't getting that nowhere else.
Man, listen, we got schools popping up, shit, damn it, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get me right on that.
Kind of with God, sir. And if I could,
please,
I ain't seen the $1 million in donations coming in either. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen. Man, by no stretch of the imagination, you know what I'm saying, are we down on the brother? But what Dr. Umar Johnson does not understand, what it takes to build a school is brotherhood.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Colonel Yahanna building schools all over the place because he has a sincere love, and he puts the brotherhood before everybody.
Right.
Like this is not I ain't never seen nobody roll with him. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the job of fixing black people. Is not a one-man job.
Right.
You have to have a team of brothers and sisters that's serious about repairing their people. Once again, the job of repairing black people is not on the U.S. government; it's on us.
Right.
So the brother doesn't understand how to build a school.
That's right.
And they right for charging him with that. The brother been talking about this school for about 10, 15 years. You see what I'm saying? And so now what you're saying, that by that brother coming up like that, Ramawan, black people are starting to charge their leaders, you know what I'm saying,
that's right,
for being misled. And listen, when you see that, when we start holding each other accountable, now we moving in the right direction. And your leaders should be held accountable. It's like a damn coach. If the coach he coaching the team and the team losing every year, the owner gonna say, and the fans gonna get together and say, man, we need a new coach.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? With black people, Hispanic, we need a new coach.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And this one gonna hurt. We're gonna have to let go of that religion that you love.
That's right.
Christianity. I know you don't want to let it go. You know what I'm saying? But it is destroying us.
That's
man.
right.
Let the white man have his religion.
That's
back,
right.
Man.
That's right.
And here's the sad part: Christianity is not a representation of the Most High or Christ.
Right.
It don't have nothing to do with the Bible whatsoever. It's a lie. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Mariah.
Like
please.
if I could,
please.
What you were saying about the Christian church.
Yeah.
When COVID-19 hit, they closed their doors. ISUBK was never closed. We was in this piece every damn night.
Damn right. Give it up. Give it up. You know what I'm saying? Look, I got news for you. More destruction is coming in the earth.
Right.
That's right.
It's coming. And guess what the Christian church is going to do when more turmoil hit America? Take a big fat gas. Their doors will be shut. You know what I'm saying? But just like during COVID, the ISUBK doors was open, our doors will be open again.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Because we don't, you're dealing with an organization that really only thing they care about is your money.
Right.
That's it. So, excuse me. Man, again, we got the Passover coming up. Give it up.
That's right.
56th annual, I believe it's going to be
April 12th.
April 12th. You're down in Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? If you're free, man, come on down. If you're not free, make the time.
That's
right. You do not want to miss this celebration here. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be nothing but the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians coming together to serve the Lord.
Wow.
And all that week, I think we got something going on. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know, so it's going to be a week of brotherhood like you ain't never seen before.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So join us for that. I also want to give it up to Officer Iowa Lumgabar. Yesterday we was out there in Gary, Indiana.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? In the ghetto. Anybody been through Gary, you know that's a town, you know what I'm saying, basically where the United States government that left them people for dead.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is perfect, you know what I'm saying, for the IHBK, because we like to go in environments like that, you know what I'm saying, go in the hedges, you know what I'm saying, and get out there and fix our damn people, you know what I'm saying? We up for the job.
That's right.
We built for the job. Yeah, we gonna do it, you know what I mean? So we had a hell of a time out there with camp, and big shout out to all the IHBK brothers who had camp yesterday, you know, all across the country, you know what I mean? So where we at? Where we going first, Doc?
The first story we got is we got it up here. It's
video?
a video, yeah, kind of.
Please, let's get it.
You're going to jail. Go get yourself. Go get yourself. A minute's my third, my fourth, my fifth. Damn, how you got it? Put your fucking hands on me, that motherfucker. I did. Now you're going to jail. Go get yourself. Go get yourself here. Go get yourself here. Damn.
Put your hand behind your back.
Why you do that?
Put your hand behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Y'all ain't just fuck me up.
No, you caused that shit. You caused it.
No, I didn't.
Always.
I didn't touch it.
Yes, the fuck you did.
No, I didn't. Yo, bro, you just punched the shit on me, bro. Listen.
All the time.
Get off my trash.
All the time.
Get off my
All the time.
trash.
All the fucking time. All the time.
Bro, you just fucked me up. You just fucked me up, and I ain't put my hands on you. You know you just put my second of
Stop it right there.
Good night.
So long, man.
Please.
You just said this, man, not even a minute ago, how horrible Christianity is. And that spirit right there of her going against her own brother. Like that's you hear that. And when I first seen this, I didn't get to hear the actual audio of it. I just seen the video and I'm like, man, this is a horrible thing. But
yeah,
I thought that was the diabolical thing of this video. It was. One of the most diabolical things of the video is what this sister saying about her own brother. It's horrible, you know what I'm saying? Lucky.
It's like she was one of the cops.
Right.
Now, you know, I had to watch the video like 3 times to see if the brother actually hit the officer.
Right.
With, you know what I'm saying? And the brother didn't touch it. See what I'm saying? He even wrote on there that the officer claimed I hit him with the bottle I had in my hand, where the bottle was still in his hand when the officer assaulted him. You know what I'm saying? Now, once again, this is why we tell you America is Nazi Germany 2.0.
That's right.
You know, that black men have been treated like this for what? Forever. You see what I'm saying? I'd like to ask the people out there, the listeners, how race relations is going in America. You know what I'm saying? Now we getting along. Raj Karab. We got General on Jack. Alawat Punya.
Hey, y'all listen to Shabbat Thumb. What up, you?
What's going on, General?
Oh man, you got the best hand cap, man.
Damn right, sir.
How y'all making out?
Man, we making out good, General. I don't know if you've seen the video. Did you see it, General?
I just caught a clip of it. I just caught like towards the end part of it.
You want
it
me
was
to play
pretty
it?
vicious.
You want me to play it again from the top?
If you don't mind, I'd appreciate it.
Please, it's a real short video. Go ahead, Rod.
A minute's my third, my fourth, my fifth. Damn, how you got it? Put your fucking hands on me, that motherfucker. I did. Now you're going to a minute's my third, my fourth, my fifth. Damn, how you got it? Put your fucking hands on me, that motherfucker. I did. Now you're going to jail. Go get yourself. Go get yourself here. Go get yourself here. Damn. Put your hand behind your back. Why you do that? Put your hand behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back.
Behind him.
Put your hands behind your back.
Yo, they just fucked me up.
No, you caused that shit. You caused it.
No, I
As
didn't.
always.
I didn't touch him.
Yes, the fuck you did.
No, I didn't. Yo, bro, you just punched the shit on me, bro.
Listen.
All the time.
Get off my trash.
All the time.
Get off my
All the time.
trash.
All the fucking time. All the time.
Bro, you just fucked me up. You just fucked me up, and I ain't put my hands on you. You know you just put my Second Amendment, the third one.
General, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm watching the whole thing.
What you think, sir?
I think first of all, I think the white man has always and will always be the devil that the Bible speaks
That's
of.
right. That's right.
That cop know that that young boy didn't hit him, but he flipped him backwards out like he was in a full out assault on this young brother. Meanwhile, this young brother didn't even hit him. And he had to go, and then not only did he throw him down illegally, but then he went and punched him in his kidneys and his ribs from behind while he was handcuffed on the ground. And the brother was saying, yo, why you hitting me like that? What are you doing? And then I have to say, like, some of these women are, I feel sorry for the generation that's come, y'all later generation. Because these things y'all dealing with are, come from, they remind me of Lord of the Rings, when them old creatures start coming up out the mud and shit, start killing everybody. Like that's how some of these black women are, bro. Like they are a vicious, vicious animal. And let me tell you something, many of these women are vested in seeing Esau beat your soul out of you in front of your kids, in front of her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And she, of course, has no compass for what she's saying and what she's doing. And meanwhile, he never put his hands on him or the cop.
Right.
And that's why, that's why brothers coming in here is so important, because they'll get educated and stay away from monsters like us.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I mean? They'll stay far away from monsters like us.
That's right. I had to myself, General. I had to watch the video like 3 times just to see if did the brother actually hit the damn cop. You know what I mean? And it was ridiculous. Like I was just telling the brothers, they want to know why we keep saying Nazi Germany 2.0. This video right here solidifies, you know what I'm saying, us saying that.
That's right.
You know, and like you say, the sister, you know, she was like the third cop there.
Right.
Yes, she was.
And I remember you saying a long time ago, General, the black woman, not everyone, you know what I'm saying, but a good majority of black women have become like a damn lieutenant for the goddamn white man here.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
Yeah, you can't have a healthy society, you know what I'm saying, with your woman being a damn enemy to you. You know
that's
what I'm
right.
saying? And our woman has been black women gotta face it. We told you this the round table truth. Right. And the truth don't always taste good. But our women have become an enemy to us in this goddamn kingdom. You know what I'm saying? And this right here, this has got to stop. And it stops, you know what I'm saying, by you admitting, you know what I'm saying, your fault in the game. You see what I'm saying? I mean, this brother was treated, I mean, inhumane, like something you cannot believe.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And just goes to show you that these cops, they have no respect for us whatsoever, you know what I'm saying, when they deal with us when you call. Like when you call the police to your door, what you are calling, get me right on this, General, you are calling a damn terrorist to your house to work out your issue.
You so right. You so right. At the least, you calling an absolute murderer to your home. An absolute murderer. And again, a lot of these women, they love to see somebody beat the spirit out of you so that they can gain control. They know they physically can't control you. So they would love Esau to come through and beat the hell out of you and injure you. A lot of brothers you see walking around, man, that got head injuries and back injuries and damn near is afraid of a woman. They went through what this young brother done went through. But now is a good time to separate the herd. As more brothers pick better women, raise them up better, teach them better, then these nasty, filthy alley cats will just be able to be pushed to the other side until they go into whatever hell they getting ready to go into.
Like I'm not saying that brother is innocent, but certainly in this particular incident, he did not deserve to be abused like that in front of his wife, and I suspect in front of his child, because somebody kept yelling, get your child to some woman. I don't know if it was her or somebody else, which I suspect is his child as well. You know what I mean?
Well, this general was actually not his wife, but this was his sister.
His own sister did him like this.
His own sister, sir.
Vicious broads out here, brother. You know what I'm saying?
But like you said, go ahead, John. I'm sorry.
No, I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, you got it, General. I
was just gonna say, as times get harder and harder, they're gonna find these women. I'm not advocating that, but you're gonna find these women some places. All these child support laws, all these false criminal charges. So many brothers getting incarcerated falsely for rape and different things. So many women putting a child as not that man's child on him. He finding out 15, 18 years later that this kid was never his. Some brothers find out early and just try to, muddle along and finish out, the adolescence of the child. A lot of this is caused by evil black women, man. A lot of this ghetto-ness is caused by that. And because of it, the Lord gonna bring hell down on this place. But now is the time for brothers, man, to get away from that. Get away. Stop giving your spirit over to a wicked woman. The scriptures tell you that anyway. Don't even invest your spirit into her when you know she's gonna be a monster. I yield.
Give it up. Man, listen, that what you saying is so heavy, and I would imagine, the mental damage that this brother is gonna have, from that happening to him, let alone the child. The damn child will be, traumatized, forever from seeing his father, cousin, whomever being treated like that. You understand? And man, brother, we can't, like you teach all the time, General, we can't exist in this world. This world that we live in here in America, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, this is not our world. You know what I'm saying? Which is why, like the General bringing out, we got to turn back to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? When you turn back to the Most High, what happens is you now get the wisdom on how to pick a woman. You see what I'm saying? Right. And like the General was saying, a lot of these sisters end up missing and because of brothers lashing out, doing something to them. And why brothers doing this? They doing this because our woman has joined in the warfare against black men. Like America, you know what I'm saying, had been, ever since they brought us here on ships, they have waged a war on us the whole time we here. Now, for a time, our woman was with us in that warfare. You see what I'm saying? But I want to say around the 60s when the black woman called herself want to join the women live movement with the white woman, it's been a complete mess. You get my point? Y'all done?
Hey, sir, it get me right on this. I don't want but when it comes down to black women usually, when it comes down to their brother, they would probably defend their brother even more in some cases than they would their own man. You know what I'm saying? Like black women, they love their brothers, they little brothers, big brothers, wherever it may be. Just imagine the hatred that this woman, that's speaking on here have to have for black men as a whole. You know what I'm saying? For her to, be on that side against her own brother.
Well, Johnny, you want to take that? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You got it, Cap.
I was just gonna say, okay, the hatred is so strong that, brother, it has made them delusional. Meaning they have fed into the propaganda. How do we know? On the video, they saying the brother hit the man with the damn bottle. She the one filming. Right. She see he don't get it. He didn't hit it. Right. And she's still agreeing with a liar. Like the General just said that as soon as the white man is the devil that the Bible
That's right.
Which the word in ancient devil in ancient Hebrew means liar and deceiver. So the cop just made something up. He not remember now. The cop know he being filmed. He just flat out lied and said you just hit me. The brother
which is so. If I could, Salaki, which is so evil. You call the cops on your own brother, bring all this down, and then the cops lie on your own brother and get charges on him that could send him to jail for a lengthy time on false charges that he could barely defend, if at all, because of his financial status. You just gonna destroy his life with felonies and all that, and not even care. Like women, there are women out here that have no soul. They pretend like they do, but they done lost their whole soul out. Ain't nothing at home no more. Ain't nothing at home. And they could care. You could drop dead right in front of them, and they could care less. It doesn't even. They unfazed by it because they don't have any more soul, let alone any more womanly traits. Forget about that. Any more feminine, womanly traits has been just wiped out of them, and it's part of the hell that we in. But they gonna have to be separated so that the sisters that are in that right spirit can flourish and come forward and be and sit among honorable sisters, man, and not be destroyed. You know what I'm saying?
I like to, if I made you, I like to give it up. You know what I mean? All the sisters in the ISUBK.
That's right.
And sisters who are not in the ISUBK, who should be in the ISUBK, who still have compassion for black men. I like to give them sisters a hand.
And it's so evil for you to call. The cops got enough problems and things they got to handle. So for you to call the cops on the brother and then lie on him while they're there, you doubly trying to destroy that man. And you could care less at his life. Like, what did he do that was so evil to deserve that? Now, if you can tell us that, then maybe we might consider it. But other than that, you can't even consider it, man. Like these people have to be removed from our life. They have to be removed from our life so that we can now turn around and actually begin to be human beings again. Because this man has reduced us to animals. And the animals are running rampant. So give it up.
Give it up. Go ahead, Ramawan, you got it.
Salakia, sir, if I may. The whole video was diabolical, of course. We watched it. But the part that really cringed my soul is when the sister kept saying, put your arms behind your back.
Right.
It just show you like how the spirit of America has destroyed our sisters. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like now us, like we know where the cops came from. We know what the whole, fraternity order of police came from. It came from, slave driving back in the days or whatever. Right. Now it's just let you know that mentality that our slave master had. Now women having the same kind of mentality. That spirit is on them the same way. And it's a brother. It ain't like it's a baby daddy who treat her bad or whatever. You never know what the situation is, of course. But
that's right.
Your own blood, it just shows you that how much women are being destroyed by America. And of course, the brother probably was wrong too at one point in time.
Right.
But the fact that she would tell that brother, put your arms behind your back.
That's right.
You put this on yourself.
Right.
Like it's to me, it's hard for me to watch that video.
Well, listen, go ahead, John.
So, if I could, the brother may necessarily not have done anything, but piss her off.
Right.
Like some of these brothers end up dead, in prison, maimed, losing eyes and all that, and it all be because she mad because she suspect you got another woman, or your phone rang at an hour that was unsuitable to the situation, and before you know it, you in the midst of the hell. And I'm around. You said something that was heavy out. Not only did she become like the cops are. But his hands was behind his back. And the cop was saying, put your hands behind your back. She's looking directly at him and sees his hands behind his back and says, put your hands behind your back. So you're right. They done took up the cop spirit. Like she see his arms behind his back. Remember when they picked him up off the ground, he was already handcuffed. She still said, put your hands behind your back, just like a cop would, even though your hands are behind your back. Insane. Salagi, my cause.
No, give it up. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
I just wanted to, say this, General, that, you can't have another race of people policing your community.
Right.
You cannot.
This is the nation that been hated us forever. And now we've been asking them to work out our problems and be the police. You know what I'm saying? Which is totally insane.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is why we need every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian brother to get their head right and get into this truth.
That's right.
Why am I saying that? Because we need to police each other.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, the brother, whatever issue they may have had before the police was called, we don't know what transpired. You know what I'm saying? But you can't call murderers, you know what I'm saying, to come fix a problem. Like that brother did something to her, she should have been able to pick up the phone and call some black men who would have came and talked to the brother and said, well, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? If the brother need to be removed from the home at the time or whatever. But we need to be able to police each other.
That's right.
See what I'm saying?
That's right.
And you know what that starts? Damn right. You know what I'm saying? That starts with the proper leadership. Like Commander Jenny Yahanna, you know what I'm saying, who've been teaching us for years. With the proper leadership, this can be fixed. You know what I'm saying? To where when a black woman have an issue, she pick up that phone, she calling us.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? To come work that situation out and not calling them murderers.
That's right. That's right.
I told y'all, I'm coming to you from Mariah.
Like, so if I could, but y'all break it out, it's so heavy. The point is that this sister did that to her brother. You know what I'm saying? Black men have been beat down in America for over 500 damn years. You know what I'm saying? What probably happened was, but this sister was probably angry because of her baby father left her for another woman.
Could be. You know what I'm saying? We don't know, but it could have been.
So like, I just want to go off what you was just saying, Cap. You know what I'm saying? It's like even in school, and you know, things that goes on. I could tell you how many times, you know, if me and my rib or something, we have a certain type of dispute or whatever. First thing she say, I'm calling my quad. Right. She ain't calling no police officer on me. You know what I'm saying? She ain't calling it and having she calling a black man who could fix, who can righteously fix problems. You know what I'm saying? Police.
So, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to know the solution, that is the solution. You know what I'm saying? Is that we gotta, you know what I'm saying, have the spirits to police our own.
That's
You know what I'm saying? And not, I don't mean black people going to join the white man's police force.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because black people join the white man's police force, and then they take on the same spirit that the white man got. You know what I'm saying? That once you get them a badge, they ready to beat you worse than the white man. You see what I'm saying? And we cannot have that. You know what I mean? So, Johnny, you had any more points on this? We was gonna move on.
No, I'm good. So what?
Ain't no sweat. What we got next, Zaki?
So like we got a U.S. airstrike. Took out multiple Houthi leaders, National Security Advisor Mike Waltz. So it's a news break. I don't know, is this a video or okay, go
on. I think it's a video and an article. So you can play a little bit of the video, and then you can read the article. You know what I mean?
Security Advisor Mike Waltz. Good morning, Mr. Waltz. Let's get right to this. We have seen strikes like this before under the Biden administration. The Houthis kept firing missiles. What's different with this?
Well, thank you. And the difference is these were not kind of pinprick back and forth, what ultimately proved to be feckless attacks. This was an overwhelming response that actually targeted multiple Houthi leaders and took them out. And the difference here is, one, going after the Houthi leadership, and two, holding Iran responsible. It is Iran that has repeatedly funded, resourced, trained, and helped the Houthis target not only U.S. warships, but global commerce, and has helped the Houthis shut down two of the world's most strategic sea lanes. We have, Martha, 70% of global shipping is now diverting around Southern Africa.
You can stop it right there.
To the cost of goods.
This video pretty long. I'm gonna have John, if you don't mind, I'm gonna have the brother read the article.
Please,
John McCon. This is from Newsbreak, Politics, and it says that the U.S. airstrike that bombarded Yemen on Saturday targeted and took out multiple leaders of the Iranian-backed Houthis. White House National Security Advisor Mike Waltz said Sunday, speaking on ABC, that this week, Waltz argued to co-anchor Martha Raddatz that these latest strikes differ from the countless strikes the Biden administration launched against the rebel group, which the Trump administration has designated a foreign terrorist organization.
Good night, John. It looked like while America is crumbling within, it's looking like we still walking towards this third world war. General, get me right on that.
Oh, you so right. You so right, Cap. We walking right to it. The whole reason they had to hit the Houthis is because the Houthis still control that area down near Yemen, and they can disrupt them waterways and stop all kind of oil from coming in and out. And it's a big problem for the U.S. and the Israelis. They can't get their shipping and commerce through there. And right now, the world economics is slipping. They got to keep them lanes open. So the Houthis are the problem with them keeping the lanes. And ultimately, they want Iran off the board. They got Syria. They took them out. They got Hamas. They took them out. Now they desperate to get Iran off the table. And Yemen and the Houthis are like the front lines of Iran. Like they can't just go up in there and bomb Iran. Iran will shut down that whole area over there, the Straits of Hormuz and all of that, and nothing will come through. No oil, the whole world's economy will go shift if they shut that corridor down, and they know it. And so they want to stop the Houthis from being able to shut it down whenever Iran call for it. They want to get in there and get Iran and shut them down, because I think in their mind, they believe that they can now, once they do that, they can control all the oil in the Middle East and shut down anything else that anybody tries to establish. But once again, we just riding right on up to the Third World War. They ain't never going to get up out of that Middle East, and it's going to escalate, and it's going to be worse. We don't know what's going to come back from here. And the other thing, too, is these nations, I said this before, you're going to see it before your eyes. These nations are going to play out part of their warfare right here in America. It ain't going to just happen over there overseas. You're going to see it happening over here, you know what I mean, on these streets. And it ain't going to be a pretty thing to see. So but it's a beautiful thing, because, of course, it means we get closer and closer to that day when Christ restructures this whole earth and puts us in charge of the whole world. You know what I mean? Somebody jumped in the comments on one of the shows we had recently and said that we was delusional at what is going on. I say to them, you delusional because they lied to you about a world that you live in that is totally opposite of what it is. And this world that you live in, not only is it so not what they think it is, you can't get around biblical prophecy, man. Like we live in it every day. We live it. We watching the rise of Nazi Germany in America, biblical prophecy. We watch, war constantly being broken out in the Middle East. You understand? Spiritual warfare, all part of the Third World War. And Yemen is specifically named. It's called Sheba in the scriptures. And it's specifically named as being one of the countries that would align themselves against America to bring in this Third World War. They're going to get tired of the bully after a while. And oh boy, you know what I mean? Like black people by now should already know that they on their own. Should already know that everything that you hope for and believe in, the Democrats can't even get up out the bed in the morning. They so wiped out. Even Chuck Schumer bowed down to the Republicans. Chuck Schumer, to keep the government open, Chuck Schumer bowed down and damn near kissed the ring of Donald Trump. The other Democrats is furious with him. And he had to do that to keep the government functioning and to keep the government going for as long as they possibly can, because they know it's coming. If I could add, I know I'm running, but if I could add one more small thing to the game, they got to do, if they following the Adolf Hitler playbook, they got to make a move like Hitler did when he burned down the Reichstag, which was the government office. He burnt it down, drew the whole nation into chaos, and used that power to step in and take over. I mean, use that void to step in and take over. Well, we better look for something coming. I ain't saying it's prophecy, but I would be, just knowing the history, I would be looking for something like a big cyberspace crash, some kind of big shutdown of these computers, just so they can say, blame who they want to blame, China, Iran, which will give them excuse to not only bomb their enemies, but to also, take over the lands and, start making all kind of martial law changes. I'd look for that any minute just based on the biblical prophecy. It seems like it could never happen. It seems like we conspiracy theorists and, crying in the wind. But brother, we know that Bible. And that Bible says different. I'd be looking for it and can't wait till it come to pass because it'll be the hand of the Lord. I yield.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Come on, Mariah.
Like, if I could, I got to break out the scripture. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't believe us. You know what I'm saying? They can believe the Bible.
That's right.
Revelation chapter 9, verse 12. Go ahead, one woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter. If I could, one more. Revelation 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quick.
If I could, real quick, just stop you right there. That second woe, for those who do not know, is talking about World War II.
Right.
You understand? Read it again.
Go ahead. Now we stay 11.
Where you was just at.
Revelation chapter 11, verse 14.
Please.
The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
It cometh what?
Cometh quickly.
Journal, when it says it cometh quickly, what does that mean there, Journal?
That means the time is shorter than it would be. Like the things that they want to do in this earth, they're not going to be able to do it because there's not enough time. You know what I mean? The Lord said he cut the time short because if he didn't cut the time short, there'd be no flesh left to save. The Lord got to cut the time short or we wouldn't even get out of here. He'd poison us and vaccine us to death or whatever it is he be doing. I don't want to blame it on the vaccines or him with the vaccines, but he would give us absolute hell, poison us with the food, incarcerate us. Like he's planning right now to deport 1 million Latinos out of the prison system. That's almost half the entire prison system. He wants to pull them out of prisons and deport them out of the country. Now, my question is, what you think he gonna do with them 1 million jail cells? 1 million beds he got. He gonna refill them beds up. So if he was left on his own, brother, it would be you wouldn't be able to get out of this hell because he would do so much evil. He's a ruthless animal. He cares nothing about humanity. That's why they want to depopulate everybody and all this old Bill Gates bullshit that he coming up with. They want to do all this shit because everything in their marrow is about destroying humanity and doing the work of Satan. That's why they want them robots, robot dogs, robot people. You know what I mean? They love the robot, but hate the human being, hate God's creation. They only love their own self and their own creation. They build a robot and say, "Woo, look how great it is." But they built him off of the creation the Lord made.
Right.
And they give the Lord, like the scripture said, worship the creature more than the creator. You know what I mean? And so by being that way, the Most High got to step in, man. And he gonna bring hell on this man here. We gonna put hell on him.
Damn right, John.
You know what I mean? And he gonna be worthy of it.
Damn right.
He gonna deserve every inch of it. Can I get one scripture?
Please.
What? Get Revelations.
Yes, sir.
Sixth chapter. Let me get with you. Hold on.
What kind, John?
Got it right here. Revelation, 6th chapter. And let me open it up at the top.
Name knows what, John?
Hold on. Read the 12th verse on down. 12, a few verses if y'all don't mind.
Con, you got it, Mariah.
Con. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 6, verse 12. And I beheld, and he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake.
Right, it was a great earthquake, brother. A great war broke out. That earthquake is nuclear bombs.
That's
Go ahead.
Con. And the sun became black as sackcloth of hair. And
right, meaning the sun representing the wisdom that's in the earth. And it became sackcloth of hair, like so dark. Like sackcloth is super dark. And if you put hair in it, it takes all the reflection off of it. So it's so dark. I mean, there ain't no wisdom in the earth at this time. Right now, the earth has no wisdom. Everybody's in confusion. Stock market is crashing. And this might just be one more symptom. before the actual real deal goes down. But it's on its way, in a real short order. Go ahead.
Khan, and the moon became as blood.
And the moon became as blood, meaning there was no more knowledge. All the knowledge that they get ready to use in the near future is going to be turned to blood, meaning what they intend to do with it, they're not going to accomplish that goal. They're going to make all kinds of chemicals and different things to help themselves, and the Lord going to turn it into poison. They're going to send rocket ships out into space, and half of them going to get blown up and destroyed. So all the wisdom and knowledge that they think they're going to push forward is really going to just turn into blood. A lot of it is going to be turned against them, their own selves. Go ahead. Give me a little bit more real quick.
Khan, verse 13. And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth.
Right. The stars of heaven being all these famous people, all those that rule, all those that worship, they're going to fall to the earth. They're going to come down like you ain't never seen before, including those over these religions. That Pope sitting up there half dead now. And there's a whole lot of other ones that's going to come down into hell. The Lord going to destroy. They got a lot of their reputation destroyed under the COVID-19. A couple more of them bad incidents won't nobody want to go to church. Who's going to want to go to church singing when the whole earth around them is crumbling in pieces? They're going to want to understand why this is happening. And that's the state that we're in now. Go ahead,
Khan, even as a fig tree casted her untimely figs.
Right. When she is what?
When a fig tree, even as a fig tree casted her untimely figs.
Right. Like in other words, I'm sorry, read that line, that second line. When she is shaken.
When she is shaken of a mighty wind.
Of a mighty wind, right. Because a fig tree, you know what I'm saying, got the figs is hanging off the tree, and figs are heavy. The figs are hanging off the tree. You shake the tree and the figs come down before their time. And that's exactly what's going on and he's going to do in the earth. Like they're supposed to have a certain amount of time to do this evil. But the Lord going to shake the tree, man, so that the figs come down in an untimely manner. So that this thing breaks out into war in an untimely manner. Go ahead. If you don't mind, I'm gonna go a couple more verses right quick.
Don't sweat, sir.
Get down, John.
Verse 14. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together.
Like a scroll that is woven together, meaning the scrolls are woven with parchment paper, with leaves. And that's what that's where it is written on. And now, today, the laws and the society and the way things are, that's your heavens now. All your rich and wealthy and all these oligarchs and these great governments, they're all in power right now. But the Lord said they're going to roll up, you understand, like a scroll. They're going to just be gone in a minute. 1 minute a country, just like Syria. Syria was there in power with that cat al-Shah. And in 2 seconds, his government and his country is gone. And it's going to be like that about other countries in the Caribbean, in South America, in the Middle East, in Europe. They're going to be countries, man, at 1 minute, they all on the deck. He's trying to wipe out Canada now. Don't be surprised if in 6 months, Canada fold and the United States just take it over. Like, that's how they roll it. These heavens are going to roll up like a scroll. Their country's going to get shut down. Go ahead,
Khan. And every mountain and island were moved out of their places.
Right. And every island and mountain, these are smaller governments, like in the Caribbean and different places. They're going to be moved out of their place, meaning they may not be totally wiped out, but their country is going to be 100% different than what it was. The economics, the economy is going to be different. It's going to be tragedy and destroyed. And on top of that, the government ain't going to function the way it did. All the things that you could get helped with, they're going to be stopped. You understand? Whoever they was friends with going to turn on them and become enemies. Some enemies going to turn to them and become friends. They're going to be removed out of their place. They're not going to have the power that they had before. It's going to be a shaking in this earth. Like right now, it's coming. It's coming fast. Go ahead.
Verse 15.
Real quick.
The kings,
go ahead.
And the kings of the earth and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains.
You hear that? Like all the rich, the poor, the wealthy, the this, the that, they went and hid in the rocks. They went in them bomb shelters. You see them Edomites building them underground bunkers and all that. You know, buying old missile silos so they can set up shop in the missile silo and all that. They're going to all run down into these places. And they even got tapes, people all over TikTok making tapes of it. How to stay quiet during the, the anarchy. Cook your food slow so nobody smell it. Don't burn nothing that's going to cause no smoke. You understand? If you can, build a bomb shelter in your house. Get done. They talking all that because they not stupid. They know this is coming. And they know it's biblical prophecy. The scriptures tell you that we're reading right now where the scriptures is telling you they're going to go into them rocks and say, man, cover us up. And here's who they're going to be running from. Go. Go ahead, Marah.
Khan, and said to the mountain and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne.
Right. They're gonna say, fall on us, man, and hide us from Christ. Them ships gonna come and break this atmosphere out, and they're gonna be in total horror and terror. Them little drones off of New Jersey scared the hell out of Edomites all over the world. Them little drones, they flew them little drones up there in Jersey. They were scared to death. When Christ returned, brother, they're going to hide in them rocks, man, and say, hide us from him, man. They see them big black men jumping off them ships and stepping down this ground, 7 feet tall, chocolate black, speaking Hebrew. They're going to run in them rocks, man, and say, yo, hide us, man. Blow up the entrance of the door. Let the rocks fall down and hide us.
That's right.
Because him that's sitting on the throne is just hell. And Edomites going to be under that terror for a very long time. Even after the smoke settles, they're going to be gathered up and put in chains for all their crimes on earth. Not just them, but every heathen on this earth. All the rulers of these heathens that came up against this nation are going to be dealt with. Go ahead, Doc.
Damn right.
Damn right. 2 more verses, Malquad Salakia. Go ahead.
Thing, John.
Come. And from the wrath of the Lamb.
And from the wrath of Christ. Christ ain't no punk, man. That old 65 man they showing on TV, that ain't the cat coming back, huh? This cat coming back, man. You think they terrorists. He gonna bring terror and hell on this earth like they've never seen before. Go ahead, Warren.
Come, verse 17. For the great day of his wrath is come.
Right. That's gonna be because the great day of his wrath have come. He brought that wrath back that he said he was gonna bring back. He ain't never lied when he was getting out of here and leaving the 12 and said, wait on him. You know what I mean? That he'll be back. You be with him in the regeneration. We in that time. And I pray he cut it super short. So we all get to experience it nice and up front in a front row seat. It's going to be something to see. You know what I mean? Our people going to want to have mercy on Esau. You're going to see Esau is suffering and be like, damn, can we cut him a break? And the Lord going to be according to my anger, not yours.
Damn right.
You know what I mean? So I yield the water.
Man, give it up. You know what I mean? Listen, man. Once again, you know what I'm saying? Big up to Commander Jenny Yahanna. That's right. You know what I mean? Right now, I feel like a kid in a candy store. I feel like a kid in a candy store right now. Just hearing you break that down, General. And y'all brothers and sisters should appreciate the wisdom, you know what I'm saying, that the General is dropping. Because, see, this is what we need to hear right now.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's one thing to, you want to know what's going on in the world of entertainment and all that. But see, this is the wisdom that you need to hear right now,
right, sir.
That you need to be prepared for. The Bible says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. You know what I'm saying? So this is what you're going to need to make it. You're going to need to know what's coming.
Right.
Not only need to know what's coming, but you need to know on how you need to conduct yourself so you can be right with the Most High.
Right.
Like now is the time to get right with the Lord. We done enough planning in this place. Now is serious times. We read the story about, you know what I'm saying, the Third World War, pretty much. You know what I'm saying, on what we need to be doing. And for those of you who don't understand why God is going to destroy America, we just played a video right before this where a brother was basically almost beat to death for nothing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Where he was harmed in his home in front of his child. You know what I'm saying? The cops say you just hit me, and he didn't hit him. And then you got Christians who don't understand why America need to be destroyed. Right. You know what I'm saying? Who don't know why the Most High is so angry. You know what I'm saying, with this place right here, and according to the Bible, why he gonna completely wipe America off the map. We just seen the video. We just seen the reason why God is gonna destroy this place.
That's right. That's right.
You understand? Where we at? Was that on that?
Yeah, kind of.
All right, where we going next?
The next story we get is Salagia.
And those what? Please hit them likes. Yeah, I mean, we want to say the water to everybody, you know what I mean, for tuning in, joining us on this special episode of Round Table of Truth here on Sunday night. You understand? We are also every Friday night as well from 8 p.m. Central, you know what I mean, all the way to 10. You know what I'm saying? Also join Commander Jenny Yahanna tomorrow on the Black Watch. I believe, General, you 9 p.m. Eastern, correct?
9 p.m. Eastern Standard. That's right.
9 p.m. Eastern. Join Commander Jenny Yahanna on the Black Watch tomorrow and every Monday. You know what I'm saying, as he get it in. You know what I mean. And so we would just say the water for General joining us here on the Round Table of Truth again. You know what I'm saying. And please make sure you pay your tithes.
That's right.
Pay your tithes to the ISUBK so we can continue to do this work of the Lord, and so you can continue to get this wisdom.
That's right.
Like now is the time, you know, that time to stop listening to the Christian church and start listening to the certified prophets of the Lord that the Most High rose up in this time to wake us up.
Right.
So where we at with it?
So we got a video coming up next. It's something that happened at the Trump rally. It says Black activist takes over Trump rally. What happens next will give you chills.
Let's watch it.
Oh, just come up for a second. Come on. This young woman, I walked into, I don't know what the hell restaurant it was, but I walked into this restaurant and we do it very quietly. We don't announce it. That's for, security reasons, everything. I walked in, she's behind the counter and she didn't know I was coming. And she goes, "It's President Trump." She looks at me, "It's President Trump. You saved my college." And I said, "How the hell do you know that?" She said, this one is so smart, so sharp. She grabbed me. She gave me a kiss. I said, "I think I'm never going back home to the First Lady." See, now, for the average politician, that's death. For me, I don't care. I just want to tell you, you are an unbelievable person with a great personality. You lit up the whole room. You lit up the whole room. I said, weeks later, I'd go, "Who is that person that was so incredible?" She knew everything about me. She had no idea I was coming. She knew everything about me. And the historically Black colleges and universities, I gave millions and millions, billions of dollars to. They kept coming back. And I said, "Why are you doing this?" And we gave them long-term funding. And she knew that because she said her college, she loved her college. She said it was so great, right? You loved it.
The illustrious CAU.
Yeah, that's right. She loved her college, and she said, "You saved my college." What was your college?
The illustrious Clark Atlanta University.
And it was so impressive, and I felt so good because she really did. She really said, I said, "Did you like the college?" She said, "No, I loved that school. I loved that college." And that's what it's all about. But you are an incredible person. I think you have a tremendous future. I really do. And I'll do whatever I can to help you. Okay? Thank you, Dad.
Lord have mercy.
You want to say something?
Like he don't have no bounds on his lust, huh?
I mean,
he don't bridle a damn thing.
God, oh God. I mean, that's obvious. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it seemed as though, you know what I'm saying, they may have had some extracurricular going on beyond what we just said. You know what I mean? But again, black people joining themselves to Trump, get me right on this, Journal, is totally insane. You know what I'm saying? And
It's totally blind. No, I was just gonna say what you said. It's totally blind to think that you can join yourself on to Trump and not look at what he's doing. And to do that also means that you don't have a full scope of how he has treated our Latino brothers and sisters in both his first term and in this term right here. You know what I mean? And no empathy for them.
Colonel Khan, sir. And it
Like that is the epitome of slugging cat. That's the epitome of selfishness. That's the epitome of selfishness. Just because he saves her college, you understand? She's happy as hell. What Takai Bob said was right. Like just because he's saves her college, she's ready to kiss his ass. And of course, he loves it when you treat him. And he's like any man. He is a man, so he loves a beautiful woman and probably loves black women. And he's been in the entertainment world. I'm sure he's had plenty of black women, and that reminds him of all that he used to have in his heyday. You know what I mean? So it's nice he helped that college out, but what is he doing on the other side of the table that's not being seen so clearly? Like right now, you got Latino brothers in cages in Guantanamo Bay. Right now, you got U.S. citizens, according to the reports. You have U.S. citizens being picked up. You got ex-military soldiers who as soon as they came home in uniform, picked up by ICE agents, arrested, and taken to deportation centers. Like that's the kind of nonsense you see on the other side. So you know what I mean? I don't know what she's so excited about, but he saved the college, I guess, but that shows you that all that college never gave her perspective. You know what I mean? With all that so-called education and supposed to be really educated if it's a historical black college, yet it didn't rub off on her to recognize the wrong that was being done to the 12 tribes of Israel. This cat here, he been slamming black people since the days he called for Obama's birth certificate. So what's so exciting about him helping these black colleges? I'm not impressed.
Colonel God, and get it, General Hand.
No time.
Go ahead. You got it.
Hey, Salaki, if I may, I don't know if anybody else caught this, but like Donald Trump didn't even know what college it was. Like if it was that much, so if it was that so influential, what he did, he would say, "Oh yeah, it was Clark Carolina."
Right.
But he basically had to have a sister. He had to kind of coerce the sister to say what college it was.
Right.
Like it's all a scheme and a gimmick. We talked about the white man being the devil earlier and him being a deceiver. It's all deception. It's a deception for us to see a woman that got a tail all out in the middle of the stage, and that's like black men. We gonna look. We gonna watch. Right. We gonna see what's going on because he put her up there whole time. He using it as a just to be deceptive. He never even said what restaurant he went to. What was the restaurant?
Right.
He ain't said. The only thing he accounted to was the stuff that was gonna help him, or that was good for him. Nothing else really mattered.
Hey, can I throw one more in there? I know I'm out of turn, right?
Go
ahead. Amarwan, you brought up a good point. You know what I'm saying? Like here she is. Like first of all, the whole reason he's impressed by her is because she has a full history on who he is, and because she's beautiful or supposedly beautiful. And then she turns around, and she didn't use any of her intellect and any of her grasp on politics. Instead, she had a grasp on who he was, and then turned around and, basically flaunted her body and her sexuality to win favor of him. And he brought that out in the statement. Oh, you're a beautiful woman. I'll do anything to help you, because he's looking at her beauty. And yes, she was kind to him and knew about him, but really her sexuality, she didn't really use what she should have been using. Like, why didn't she bring up the issue of how he said in his first campaign, how cops should slam black suspects' heads into the roof of the car, onto the edge of the car, and that's how they used to do things. Why she didn't bring up how he spoke about black countries and called them shithole countries? She didn't bring none of that up. She didn't have a bad word from what they were saying on that stage. She didn't have a bad word for him. She just was willing to be a sexual object and a groupie to gain his favor. You know what I mean? All the evil racist things he said, she had the golden opportunity to say something and didn't. That wasn't impressive. Our sister got in that situation when they wanted to destroy our country, and she went to the king and told the king how it was wrong and how his men had gassed him up. You know what I'm saying? That's what our sister did.
That's right.
She could have did the same thing. I don't know if she was a Hamite anyway, or an Israelite. She had a kind of a Hamite vibe, trying to pretend like she one of us. But I could be wrong. Salaki. I yield.
No, God, give it up. You know what I mean?
Come
Come on with it, Yahanna.
Yeah, if I could, sir.
Please.
Also, when I saw this other one, it kind of reminded me of the whole green letter that was written about Abraham Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? Because black people think that, you know what I'm saying, Abraham Lincoln was such a great man for abolishing slavery. When we know, because we do the history, that he abolished slavery not for, you know what I'm saying, black people, but he abolished slavery, you know what I'm saying, to save the Union.
Right.
And he said if he could save the Union without freeing the slaves, he would have did that as well. You know what I'm saying? So like, what I'm saying is this: linking the two things together is Donald Trump probably saved the college for another purpose. You know what I'm saying? Not to do anything for them, but they're gonna accept it as a gift, and he's gonna take the honor that comes behind it. You know what I'm saying? And take it as a gift given to him. But he didn't set out to help you at all. You know what I'm saying?
What you stand so heavy out, you know what I'm saying? Like that right there is like the Bible say they have held my people slightly. Right? Like that right there is what you call a crumb, you know what I'm saying? To deceive, you know what I'm saying, the masses. You know what I'm saying? Like why he supposedly saying his college, but what about the ghettos in Black America that's suffering? You know what I'm saying? We were just in Gary, Indiana yesterday doing camp. It's a community that's been totally wiped out. But you're gonna go and you're gonna help a college. You know what I'm saying? To make it seem like you love black people. And man, black people, man, you better listen. You better get your head right, man. Like, stop letting these people, you know what I'm saying, basically bamboozle you. Like how much longer we gonna keep getting bamboozled by the same trick? Help a small percentage. Meanwhile, the majority of us suffer. And like General was bringing out, man, damn near when you go to college now, you know what I'm saying, you basically totally lose any connection that you have with your people, because you believe that degree is you believe that when you get a degree from the white man, you get a degree from God. You know what I'm saying? Like, once again, you come up in this ISUBK, whether you have a degree or not, this is the education that you need.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Like a brother asked the question on here, can you graduate from this university? That's what the brother said.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because we call it real nigga university. And the answer that, General, to answer that, if I may, you damn right you can graduate from it. You know what I'm saying? You come in here and do what the Lord say. When our King return, you're gonna see how important it is to graduate from the ISUBK. You know what I'm saying? Once he get ready to destroy this place. You understand? So, you know, that's all I want to say on that. You can run one.
It's like, I just wanted to, like, of course, I'm a paraphrase, but it's like this just so heavy when the scriptures talk about, you know, how much a gift destroys the heart for us. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Like that sister just showed you what it meant for, like,
she kept throwing up them, signs.
You know
what I'm saying? Go ahead. Huh?
No, it just, I mean, exactly what you were saying. Like she throwing up the signs. She like that's the, like, our oppressors know exactly what drives us away from the Most High. They know what drives us away from the Most High. That's why they give us certain days, Juneteenth, and all these little things. Historically black colleges. That's, to be honest with you, they no longer really historically black, because you go into them now, it's white. You got the oppressors in there. You got all different Arabs in there. Everything is in those colleges. I know, because my daughter was going to Clark Atlanta. I went there and I said, Hey, I thought this is historically black. Well, I'm seeing heirs walking around, or the white, oppressor walking around. It's no longer historical no more.
And even if you call it a historically black college, if the curriculum, you know what I'm saying, is still based around white supremacy, it doesn't matter that it's being called a historically black college. You understand? Like if it's supposed to be a historically black college, you're supposed to be in there learning, you know what I'm saying, on how to educate your people.
That's right.
The difference is white people, they go to school and they learn how to continue to oppress you, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. They understand that. You understand? Meanwhile, you go and all you do is learn how to worship white people more and more and more and more. And then you go join the damn Greek fraternities. Like she throwing up these damn signs like it means anything. See what I'm saying? Once again, this place teach you how to be selfish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not on how to love your people. You see what I'm saying? And if you're going to have a nation, you got to love your people first. You know what I'm saying? And use whatever, and use whatever education that you get to help your people. You see what I'm saying? So, Mariah.
Psychic Cap, if I could, this devil, man, I put up on Facebook an interview that he did years ago where he said that, black people are the smartest all around. But he said something about he was like, I wish I was black. I don't know why in the hell he said that.
Who said that?
Donald Trump doing one of his old interviews.
Oh Lord, that's all.
Yeah, he was trying to say that blacks have so much advantage over whites, and that if he had to do it all again, he would love to come back, you know what I mean, as somebody black because they have so many advantages and things that they could do. I guess he don't remember them 400 years we just went through of oppression and mayhem on our back. He don't see none of that. All he sees is somehow we got some. Imagine that.
Go ahead, Joe.
So for you to believe that black people in the state we've been in, like somebody need to let him drive through Chicago or something. like the state we in, you got the nerve to say that blacks have a lot of advantage over whites. You really that was a racist statement. Really, you saying that the little DEI programs that exist for black people to get some kind of job. That's why I tried to tell Enrique of the Proud Boys. You understand that the whole reason there's so many black people in the federal government is because that's the only jobs we could get. We couldn't get no job working for private industry because they hated us too damn much. So we had to take the government job where we had a little security, where we wasn't so fired so daggone easy. And as a result, they hated us more for that. And that's why he's slashing every federal position and tens of thousands of blacks and Latinos being put out in the street. You understand? After years of working their mortgages on the line, kids in college, and so forth and so on. And he don't give a damn about it. He just turned around and Elon Musk just turned around and just clipping their jobs. And they think it's something great. They act like they just doing a wonderful thing for the country. Meanwhile, they ain't clipped none of the military budget in the United States, which is the biggest budget on the military in the world. None of that money got clipped. None of that money got clipped. None of the money going to them senators and congressmen, none of that cash got clipped. You know what I'm saying? But the little tiny crumb that's being given to the poor, we got to slash and cut that because it's full of abuses. The white man is an incredibly evil beast. It's incapable of having any kind of empathy on the human beings that are around him. He's a virus in the earth, and the Lord is coming to clean him up from this madness. I yield.
Is that it? On that? Listen, General, we're gonna go ahead. If you don't mind, General, we're gonna take a 5-minute break. You know what I mean? Take a 5-minute break. The brother gonna play a song or play a video. Right quick, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna come right back on the round table of truth. Don't go nowhere.
Don't miss out on the opportunity for a quality leather jacket. Yatazar Pale X Diversity is introducing their Real Nigga University Letterman jacket. Don't be the only one without one. Order yours today. www.diversitymall.com. Oh yeah, and they take Afterpay. So get yours today.
But now check it out. You got the 1969 on that side.
Look at that. Look at that one West emblem on that side right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's real ice drip. Right there. That's real leather dripping. You got the back. And then, if anybody ever questioned us putting nigga on the jacket, you got Acts 13:1 engraved right here on the front.
Shout out to Yara Dawn out in Chicago with these badass sweatshirts. I look good as shit in it. God damn it. Y'all should go get one. Badass sweat hoods. UPK, nigga university.
Hoodie season. Used to pick a switch before I took a beat. Now forget the stick, it ain't what you thinking. Yeah, just feel like hoodie season. It's hard on my sleeve.
A lot of people from Ukraine, a lot of Asians, a lot of Afghanistani and immigrants coming into this country, and they don't deal with the same, you know what I'm saying, issues. How does that part of things make, you know what I'm saying, affect you?
Yeah, I feel like it's very personal, you know, when you have everyone, you know, coming here for what's considered the American dream, but you only pick on one specific race and one specific location of where, if you're Mexican, I absolutely hate you. And if you're Mexican and you look this color or you look this way, then, you know, your dream is not valid, but this white person's dream is valid, or this lighter person's dream is valid. It feels very personal, and it feels very, very traumatizing that by the skin color or where you were born, like you no longer kind of deserve this, like, humane respect. You know, that's very tough. That's the reason why a lot of our Mexican brothers and sisters live in fear for ages. A lot of them pass away from undiagnosed diseases because just by us looking Mexican, just by us having Mexican names, showing up to the hospital, to clinics, to bus stops, like, that automatically gives us, you know, a disadvantage that unfortunately kills us in the long run. You know, whether it's mental health issues. A lot of our people suffer from really bad mental health issues because if you're in a classroom and you're Mexican, you're instantly looked as uneducated. If you're speaking Spanish at a grocery store, you're gonna get looked at to make sure you're not stealing something, that you're not, you know, when Trump called us all rapists, like that in of itself is so inhumane. And, you know, you kind of see him go to these people to, you know, send back criminals, but yeah, we have shootings in schools every single other day, and a lot of them are white, you know, but it's because they're white that we're not doing something about it. But then you have Mexicans who, you know, after the Lake and Riley Act that was just, you know, passed at the federal level, if you get accused, not even sentenced, if you're accused of a crime, you can be like instantly deported and detained. That's if I'm walking down the street and someone says, hey, she stole something from the gas station. I didn't necessarily have to steal it. I can be taken in and I can fully be deported. So that in of itself is targeted, it's inhumane, it's unjust. And I think that Trump hates Mexicans because I feel like he sees the power that Mexicans hold, and he sees how much Mexico helps this country. And I think he wishes that this country could run without Mexicans. And he wants to prove that, you know, Mexicans don't really hold the power. But I think he knows that a lot of Mexicans, like I said, grow your crops, run your businesses, and have a lot of, you know, very, very educated people. And that's why he's scared, and that's why he targets us. But you know, we're here, and I think we're not going to go anywhere. We have too many deep-rooted just passion for this country, and a lot of us love this country. You know, we can, as much Mexican as we are, like, we are thankful to this country. I'm thankful for, you know, the health insurance, for instance. That's something that my parents would have never been able to get in Mexico, you know, for the education that I received, for the privileges that I've gotten in this country. So we don't hate this country. We love this country. We just want to be able to be a part of it, and we want to be able to get taken serious and to, you know, live a healthy lifestyle without being scared every single day of whether or not we're worthy of being here. You know, you don't have to be an attorney, you don't have to be an engineer to deserve everyday rights. Like, you can just be someone that sells fruit outside of this building, and you still deserve to get treated like a human, not even a citizen, a human. Humanity is being lost with Donald Trump as president. We are, you know, no longer getting looked at as whether or not we're human. It's, what do you have to offer to this country, and are you worthy enough to be here? And that completely, I feel like, as much as he claims, you know, to fear God, and I think that's bullshit, because God would be so disappointed in him and everybody else that thinks that, you know, only a certain amount of people deserve to be here.
Let me know if you need me over there. All
right. Good. Clap it up, clap it up. All right, we back on the set, you know what I mean? Big up to that sister for that video. Once again, the Round Table of Truth, you know what I mean, is a podcast, man, for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians.
That's right.
And we definitely want to bring, you know what I'm saying, a notice, you know what I mean, to what's going on these reservations that nobody is talking about.
Right.
As well as our Hispanic brothers and sisters are being deported. But meanwhile, if you don't know, the Native American women have the highest rate of being missing, of, you know what I mean, of being taken and murdered, as a matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of horrible stuff going on with our people that we need to bring awareness to. I believe also Karyash is going to be doing a special on that real soon to bring awareness to what's going with our Native American sisters on these reservations. You know what I mean? So we back on the set. Where we going?
Colonel Khan. So we got Dr. Umar Johnson responds to daughter's claim, support allegations and daughter's deadbeat claims.
Oh man, this right here, this has been all over the social media. You know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, the situation with this brother here. Let's get it on. Journal back on.
God, I'm here.
Colonel Council.
One of the big reasons why we don't see more marriage is Black men are afraid of what will happen if this relationship goes south. Alimony plus child support, that can destroy your Black man. Even if you're middle class, you've got a good income, that can break you down. So if we want to heal the Black family, we're going to have to heal that child support system as well.
Have you ever been on child support?
I'm on child support now for my 13-year-old. And I was on child support for my 22-year-old.
See?
Yeah, and
that's where it's coming from. I feel you. I ain't on it though, but
no, remember, I didn't say it should be done away with.
Right.
You follow me?
Right.
They need money. I was put on child support because I didn't marry the mothers of my children. They both wanted to get married. And what I said was, I didn't dismiss it.
Right.
Because I would love to be married to the mother of my child. But your pregnancy is not going to dictate family. What we're going to do is let's continue to date and explore this. If they would have been patient, they would have been married in 12 months because I am that type of man. I couldn't let them know that.
Right.
But they were so arrogant in feeling like I was obligated to wife them up that they showed me their true colors too soon.
Right.
And I saw the type of woman I was dealing with. Not to say that there's anything wrong with them,
right,
but I saw how they were with me. And I said, she ain't the one who can walk.
You having any more children?
Ooh, that's a rough one. Gerald, you want to take the helm on it?
I mean, first of all, we don't endorse anything that Umar Johnson says.
Right.
Pan-Africanism, all of that, building schools and all of that. We don't endorse any of that. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this, that what Umar Johnson is going through is so common in the United States when it comes to Black men.
Yes,
and
sir.
I think the host of that show was not giving him a fair shake, almost trying to tell him that his stance on, child support and relationships are based on his own suffering in child support. But I think that he's on the right track when he says, you know, we're going to have to fix something we've been saying for years. That's one of General Muhammad's main, you know, it's been one of his main peeves for years, that with the child support system between a man and a woman is extremely difficult. You understand, unless you know, have wealth or have incomes from places that can't be touched, it is extremely difficult being caught up in the child support system. Nobody wants to do it. No black man wants to be tied to it. And now we come to find out real quick that the states get the bulk of the benefit of the money. The money doesn't even go to the mother and the children. So you know it's a big government hustle when they keep the majority of the money. Once again, another tool to divide us, make us hate each other, men and women, and make us utilize their power to destroy one another. Many women do it, think it's great. And if I could I tell you something that this sister came out with today? This sister went to a singles, it was a singles like dating party. It was for singles, black singles, to get together and to date. They ran the count of the people at the party. It were 80 black women and 10 black men. 80 women showed up at this party, and none of them had even had a man to talk to about dating. They had to sit there and talk to each other, while the 10 brothers picked 10 women, and that was the end of that. And so 70 women had to go home feeling inadequate and ugly, and the divide is even wider because men are beginning to see that they're just preyed on because women are being taught to be arrogant, to be foolish about some of their decisions, and above all, to utilize Esau's system. And I remember when they first was really pushing that child support, and we were coming up against it.
Yes, sir.
We told women, after a while, you're gonna have no men come for you. You're gonna have no men when you need it the most. And sure enough, now tons of them are sitting around calling their baby daddies up, saying, come on back and take care of this 15-year-old child that I never took care of. You understand? This damn near grown man, if I could, Cat. They're sitting in her living room eating up all the cereal, wearing a hole in the damn couch, refusing to go to both school or to work. You understand? And, you know, smoking weed the minute she go out the door to go to work. And once again, because of course, you can't raise children without a man in that house. A man is for discipline. A man is for discipline. A man is for order. If you don't have that man and his strength and his force to keep order, then those kids will just start to run all over the top of you. And the next thing you know, two things will happen. One of two things. One, you'll turn into a dragon yourself trying to keep control of them with your emotions, or they'll just end up in the street at a young age doing whatever it is that they think is best for them to do. And that'll be the end of that. And as a result, that brother will be paying child support while on the run. And so now, come to 2025, the women have no men. There's no more men. They either lock them up, destroy them. They running the other way from you. You made them gay. You was all about supporting the LGBTQ. You know, the men have been minimized in this empire. And if Kamala Harris had gotten into office, they really was going to step it up. They was going to bring the woman forefront and make her the leader of Black America, which was going to really put brothers in that, when the whole problem is you're avoiding the elephant in the room, which is that Black men have to be put back in charge. It is the order of God. Churches filled with 20,000 black, damn right. Churches filled with 20,000 Black women, and you trying to beat the soul out of every Black man in the damn place. Eventually, you'll have no Black men. And that's where it's at now. And let me tell you, as Esau as Esau get comfortable and unleash his carnal wrath on this nation, you Black women, a lot of you are going to have nobody to protect you, nobody to secure your house. You're going to lose sleep at night. You're going to be tired as hell at that job because you're going to be worrying about what the hell is going to happen to you. You're going to be buying a dog to try to hear any sounds that come to the house. You're going to and some of you going to try to step it up like you can handle it yourself.
Right.
You could be, you'll be the boss. But that will not help you when the true terror of what's going to happen in these cities comes to fruition. So just to circle it back real quick, Cat, Umar Johnson is suffering just like millions of black men in this country is suffering. And black women and black men don't realize the damage that this creates and how little real benefit there is to those sisters. That's why things like this should be done among us and our nation, not done among Esau. Not at him. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just gonna slash and burn and take everything he can. No matter if the man gotta live in a shelter and go to work from that shelter, he gonna make sure he take all that money, whether he be destroyed or not, and not even give it to the sister. She ain't even gonna get the bulk of the money. He gonna give that money to the state. You'll be homeless, working a job. The state will be getting the bulk of the money, and that black woman will be getting crumbs, having helped participate in the total the total wipeout of you, which is dumb as hell. Salaki, how you?
God, give it up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah, if I could too. I don't want it, the whole thing when it come down to Umar, you know what I'm saying, like him, you know what I'm saying, because he called himself, you know what I'm saying, he self-proclaimed the King Kong of consciousness, you know what I'm saying? So he the King Kong of consciousness, but at the same time, he don't realize that, you know what I'm saying, sex is marriage, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, you know what I'm saying, like this is something clear to see in our culture, you know what I'm saying, in the Bible, you know what I'm saying, for our people, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And this brother, you know what I'm saying, he's not gonna take the stance, you know what I'm saying, that he lay with this woman, that he has that responsibility with this woman. I understand the part, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to you know, on both parts.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying, like, you know, it shows how this system is destroying the black household, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, like he has to take the responsibility also as to say, like, you know what I'm saying, like we gonna figure this out after you done laid with this woman and then created a baby and now you still don't want to even claim her as your family.
That's I'm sorry.
No, that was it. I don't want to like.
I just wanted to say, you know, okay, not having the Lord's wisdom and education, for sure, it puts us in a state of confusion. You know what I'm saying? Like the general was bringing out, you know, Pan-Africanism is not gonna fix black people.
Right.
Christianity, not gonna fix black people. Islam, not gonna fix black people.
Right.
None of these things that we've been trying to hang on to, you know what I'm saying, is going to fix us at all. You know what I'm saying? I know this brother, you know, has a lot of popularity, you know what I'm saying, for being a Pan-Africanism, but you can see that this brother, because he don't have the wisdom, he don't understand that the minute you lay down with a woman, you are now committing, you know what I'm saying, that is marriage, or whatever the case may be. Because if you don't look at it like that, then if you don't pick the right woman, then you're gonna end up on child support.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the general was just bringing out, this system has been created for us to be enemies with one another. You know what I'm saying? You know how you beat child support? Make sure you lay with the right woman and stop chasing your lust. When you chase your lust, and then, you know what I'm saying, now the results come after you done laid with this woman. And we don't even, this is a full educated man, and I ain't coming down on the brother, but this is a full educated, so-called educated man and so-called doctor that doesn't understand that sex is marriage.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That picking the right woman is the most important thing that you can do. Yeah, right. You understand? Like, you know how you beat child support? Pick a woman, and you and that woman have an understanding that, first of all, when we lay down in this bed, we marry, and we marry for life. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, you know what I'm saying, child support will be wiped out. You understand? Because these two parents is not together, and they not relying on child support. You know what I'm saying? Like a woman leans on child support, meaning she knows she can get rid of this man and then go to the government to get this money. So you gonna, separate it. And this wasn't even the case here. This case was the sisters was trying to be married to the brother, but he didn't want to do it. Because some cases is the woman get rid of the man, you know what I'm saying, and she can go to child support. Like Jenny and Hannah just brought out, the state is getting most of the money. So they created these different government things to destroy the fabric of the black family, man. And understanding, let me tell you something. In this country here, everything is based on materialism. You know what I'm saying? And money and wealth. And you take the materialism, money and wealth, and you put it above wisdom. You see what I'm saying? You can't take money and wealth and put it above wisdom. You should be able to see that by now. Like we just was saying that the stars of heaven are gonna fall. Meaning the cats that you look at for the wisdom, the Lord is starting to expose that these cats don't got the wisdom that you think.
Yeah, right.
You see what I'm saying? The worst thing that you can do is lay with a woman and not be committed to that woman after you lay with that woman. You're going to destroy that sister. Yeah, right. And I thank Commander Jenny and Hannah again for holding on to this truth and teaching brothers, you know what I'm saying, on how to deal with a woman the right way. Yeah, right. And also,
Good, sir.
Please, Mariah.
If this brother will understand the fact that we are not Africans, because everything he say, he's saying that we African. Keep, comparing us to Africans. Dr. Umar Johnson, we are not Africans, brother. Come get this understanding by Commander Jenny and Hannah. You know what I'm saying? You would learn how to take care of your wives and actually marry those wives.
That's it.
Sex is marriage.
Damn right. Damn right. Jenny, you got anything else on this?
No, y'all got it in.
No sweat. Where we going next, priest?
So next joint is Slog It.
Ain't no sweat.
Tiana Taylor reaches multi-million-dollar divorce settlement with Iman Shumpert. Tiana Taylor is securing multiple homes, luxury cars, hefty 7-figure payouts as a part of her divorce settlement with Iman Shumpert.
We got a video on. His daughter.
Come.
Oh, is it? Okay. Is there any more?
Oh, I'm finna.
Okay, no sweat. And now this story here, Geno, has also been all over social media, you know what I mean, with this brother and this sister, you know what I mean. The brother's a real famous, basketball player.
Right.
And the sister is a famous actress, you know what I mean. And so this story here has been all over the news.
Come.
Go ahead, priest.
Come.
Please.
Oh, Salaki. I didn't know if the general wanted to say something.
No, go ahead. I want to hear more of the story if I could.
Come, sir. This from Black Enterprise. Tiana Taylor is securing multiple homes, luxury cars, and a hefty 7-figure payout as part. They got a bunch of ads popping up. If you could put it up there too as well, priest. And so like it, 7-figure payout as a part of multi-million-dollar divorce settlement with Iman Shumpert. The former couple who were married for 8 years finalized their divorce and agreed on who gets what as part of the settlement. Taylor will receive 4 luxury homes worth over $10 million, a one-time 7-figure payout, and several high-end vehicles. A $300,000 Maybach, a $70,000 Mercedes Sprinter, and tour bus. The Express Tribune reports the singer and actress will retain full ownership of her business and receive $8,000 a month in child support from Shumpert for their 2 daughters, Junie and Rue. The NBA champion will also cover the private school tuitions, ensuring their financial stability.
Good night. And on top of that, she got another man.
Okay.
Gerald?
Yeah. I mean, shit, that's a rough deal, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In Christ, for all them sisters that don't know, in Christ's kingdom, it's gonna be like it was with Abraham and Hagar. If you put her out, she going out, and she ain't going out with nothing.
That's right.
Everything is staying with that man. Like that's a lack of order, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
For her to take, for her to gain all that cash. Now he may be worth it, that kind of money, and might feel, hey, is no big deal to him. But no sister should have the incentive to steal your money. Like, why would a sister stay with you when she could gain over $20 million in cash, houses, and cars? Like, what's her incentive to stay with you when she could just take your money and leave? You know what I'm saying? Like, she got more incentive, like Eve had in the garden. She got more incentive to eat of the tree of good and evil and to gain power over you. Like Satan told her he would give it to her if she ate of that fruit. Like, why? What? There's no incentive to do that, to pull that over. And a man is the one that's supposed to be in power, not a woman. A woman in that level of power is always open to be manipulated and corrupted. Ton of these Hollywood stars and entertainers full of wealth, they done destroyed themselves running through men. They talked about Halle Berry recently, how she had no man and depressed and all of that, because of course now she losing her looks. She getting into middle age, and now she realized all that arrogance and bullshit is going out the window now. And she's still paying that brother a ton of money, or Edomite or whatever a ton of money. Like, that's backwards. That's the wrong order in this kingdom. You know what I mean? Men and women are not on the same level. You know what I mean? So that's just my little take on it. Now I yield.
Yeah, go ahead, Ramon.
It's like, if I may, because you brought up an excellent point, Cap, when you were saying like she got her another man and stuff now too. So the whole thing behind this was that Iman Shumpert, he been cheating on her forever or whatever, so-called cheating on her forever or whatever. And now, she got her man. Now it's almost kind of like a get back type thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's so tabloids, because of the situation behind it. Not because everybody, I mean, it's divorces that happen in stardom and, black enterprise all the time. It's the point of, it's an angle to it. The angle to it is because he cheated so much.
Right.
She deserved to do this.
You
know what I'm saying? Which is an immoral reason to ever do anything as a black or Hispanic, Native American, Indian, as a woman.
Right.
Because if we would know, he ain't cheating. He got him another one. Now, how he doing things might be wrong, and how he did it might have been wrong. But it ain't a reason for you to go leave your man, and not only leave your man, but destroy your family in the process of doing that. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Get a brother a hand. You know what I mean? Like,
and could I add something real quick? That's a hell of a reward for jealousy. You jealous that he got another. You jealous that he got another woman. You get $20 million just for your jealousy. That's insane. And men were born in the earth to be raised up in power. No woman should be allowed to just take away his wealth or a portion of his wealth. You understand? And his children and his houses, and sit back and he continue to have to pay her while she's in his house sleeping with another man. Like, that's heinous before the Lord. You know what I mean? But in this evil, wicked kingdom, once again, you'll get dragged before a child support court so the state can make money off you, and then you won't have any power once that's done. But when she gets ready to just take anything she wants from you, or take a good portion of your wealth and success, she has a right to do that. That's a level of emasculation for any man, whether he be wealthy or unwealthy. And men are not. You're not supposed to build a government that emasculates men and gives women power, especially based on their own evil. Who knows? What if she went out there and he knew it? That she went out there with another man, and then he turned around and decided to go get him another woman. She leaves him, she still gets a $20 million payout, even though she was the one that broke the marriage bond by going out there. And there's so many hoes out here, especially among our people. Brother, with all the propaganda over the years, it's whole city in the Black and Latino community. Every rapper is trying to make her a hoe. Every social media is trying to make her a hoe. Everybody in the earth is trying to make the Black woman get naked. And she misinterpreted it as beauty, as being beloved, when the whole earth just wants to see you naked, especially a white man. You know what I mean? And you sitting up there simple as hell, thinking You know, man, think that it's something that, you know, think that it empowers you when they're turning black women into hoes every day in this place. I yield. It's a lot.
Damn right. Give it up, Buck. I
Damn right.
just like to say, you know, once again, the institution of marriage is completely flawed in this place. You know what I'm saying? And the whole point of marriage is to be together for a lifetime. You see what I'm saying? Not to, you know, but of course, this society allows you to have a divorce. And so, if you give a person out, what's the whole point of them remaining in the marriage? You see what I'm saying? And so, you know, that's and the big thing, another thing aspect that people don't look at is what I learned in this society is nobody gives a damn about children.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like nobody is going to look at the fact of the two daughters that they have together, you know what I'm saying, now being destroyed because once again, a broken home has been created because of the system of marriage in here in America. You see what I'm saying? Which will in turn, when they get older, they're going to go and repeat the same thing that they seen their mother do. When the worst thing that you can do is create a broken home. And this just goes to show you, these is millionaires. This is money. But they keep teaching us to chase money. It still don't fix our social problems because these are two people in the entertainment world. Both of them worth tons and tons of money, which is why it's a big story. You know what I'm saying? But of course, divorces is happening every day. You know what I'm saying, in the black community. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Not only is divorce happening, people don't even understand what the institution of marriage is. You understand? Like, once again, black people, this is the reason why we got to turn back to the Most High.
That's right.
You understand? Like, this is why we got to turn back to the Lord, you know what I'm saying, and get our head right back in the game and understand that these laws, statutes, commandments is the most important thing that we can have. Yeah, right. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, right. Was that it on that?
Kamala Khan.
What we got? What we going next?
We got two more stories left. We got the Involve, and then we got
let's get into it.
Then we got LeBron. So
let's do it.
It's like if I could not in Vogue, not in Vogue. Come on, now y'all go through problems. Oh man.
We got a video of this. I'll read the title. It's from the New York Post. In Vogue singer Dawn Robinson reveals she's been living in her car. The singer, 58, has opened up about her current living situation, saying she decided to make her car her permanent home after living with her parents in 2020.
Now, this is the head. You get me right on this. Was with In Vogue, real popular group. You know what I mean? Back in the day, you know what I'm saying. And now you say she's living in her car. Now, I believe this story also was all over social media with the sister coming out about this hit. You know what I'm saying? Is any more on that?
We got a video on it right now.
Okay, go ahead. All right, that's right.
Almost 3 years, I have been living in my car. I said it. Oh my God, it's out. I've been living in my car. Oh my gosh. If you remember, if you guys were with me, in 2020, I did like 105,000 interviews. And in the interim, I was living with my parents in Vegas. And that was wonderful until it wasn't. I love my mom, but she became very angry. And a lot of her anger, she was taking out on me, and I was her target all the time. And I was like, I can't deal with this. Like, I respect her too much. I didn't understand it. I still don't. And it hurt me.
That was it on that. Okay.
Yeah,
Ain't no sweat. Jenna, you want to say something on this?
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack right there with that sister. Anybody that saw In Vogue back in the day, brother, that sister right there, all she had to do was walk in a room, boy, you melt. Back in the day, boy, she was a showstopper. You hear me? You think Beyonce got something? Shit. She was a showstopper back then. And first of all, just off the top, shame on y'all in Hollywood. Shame on Black Hollywood. Shame on y'all. This sister made movies, and she made she did movies as well as did her music. Shame on y'all, number one, to let one of your own be put in this kind of position for 3 years in the street. Shows you there ain't no love or brotherhood or sisterhood going on in that Hollywood movement. You know what I mean? In the sports and entertainment period, y'all should have been covering one another and making sure that for the whole Black experience, that she didn't end up in that situation. Now, she might have mental illness or something, and that might be the reason she's in that car. I don't know, but it could, or she could have just fell on hard times. But certainly she should have been covered, you understand, and taken care of. And it should be it should be that way for all of us with all of our people, not just her, but all of our brothers and sisters that's falling into these cracks and holes because Esau's a greedy bastard. You know what I mean? Should be helped. The whole reason that she's in that situation is not because she didn't make enough money or she spent too much money. She's in that situation because the white man is the devil, the Bible speaks.
That's right.
And that so-called Jew is a ruthless monster when it comes to the entertainment world. You know what I mean? Them artists go broke right after their career stops. They done took all their money and invested it in all kinds of things and destroyed them and just basically robbed the shit out of them any way they can. You out on tour and you singing and dancing on tour while these greedy ass bastards is back home counting the checks as they come in and finding every way under the sun to steal it from you. And by now, Black Hollywood should have already been putting them things in places so that things like this wouldn't happen. Instead of sitting poolside while Puff Daddy had 13-year-old girls running through there, you should have been on top of your business.
That's right.
Of strengthening all Hollywood and everybody working in Hollywood. Instead of being selfish, selfish, lustful beast, you should have been looking at so much more. So all the wealth in Hollywood, you could have did so much. All the mansions these cats got. There's no way she's supposed to be homeless. Anybody, they got 10 and 15 and 20 room mansions. It would have been nothing for them to get that sister a room. They got the chef, the kitchen right there. It'd have been nothing. Guest houses, all that bullshit. It would have been nothing to sustain and support her. But the heavy is that the so-called Jew is in there running Hollywood and constantly using them because she was a huge star. Huge star. In Vogue was, y'all know how it was. In Vogue was, people was insanely in love with them. And then she, like I said, she played in several movies. You know what I mean? And then I don't know if we played it in this part of the video, but she said she had some agent that told her to come out to California. She went and come to find out he had no place for her, put her up in a hotel. She told him, listen, why don't we just buy this house, or that house is cheaper than a hotel. He didn't want to do that, of course, because of course he had no long-term plans. Right. He was going to use her for a minute and throw away. You heard many stories about how cruel it is in that empire. That's another thing on the flip side is we just mentioned about these women as being hoes. She was also used in that group to promote hoardism, hoism, if you will. She was also used in that group, made songs and stuff like that to seduce men, which seems harmless, like harmless music. But in the reality of it, it degrades the Black family, the black couples. It denigrates us to one another. And she was used in Hollywood for that very reason. Not quite as much as people like Beyonce and stuff, but used nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? And so, I don't know her personally, but many of the entertainers back then that were, super beautiful and stellar, a lot of them was arrogant and disrespectful to Black men and were in articles talking about Black men like they wasn't nothing, making songs about Black men like it's nothing. I think the group In Vogue might have made one or two songs completely denigrating Black men as well. I don't have a good memory of it, but I got some memory of it being that way. So what it really just comes down to is that she was caught up into a world that destroys us every day in this kingdom. You know what I mean? I yield.
If I could just piggyback on the general's point about Black Hollywood, I just seen a video earlier today with Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine Dupri said that people was in his comment sections talking about, saying they should be raising some money, for Dawn and helping her not to live in her car. And he said that he believed that she's doing it, on her own volition. Like basically like she don't have to stay in the car, but she's deciding to stay in the car. You know what I'm saying? Besides him trying to actually do what, what the people was saying that black people should be doing as far as coming together, raising money for the sister and giving her proper, functioning housing and stuff like that.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? Listen, I if I could, once again, it just shows you how dysfunctional, first of all, Hollywood is, but of course, Black Hollywood. And it goes to show that jumping into the entertainment world doesn't mean you escape the curses, what I'm saying, that we have as Black people. And it's one of those curses is hating one another. You know what I'm saying? This sister should not be in that position. You know what I'm saying? And here's what I can tell you. There's nobody in the ISUPK under Commander General Yahanna that's sleeping in their car. You know what I'm saying? Why is that? Because we have sincere brotherhood and sisterhood in here to where it don't matter how long it takes for you to get yourself together. It's going to be some brother or sister there or a barracks or something to make sure that you don't have to sleep in the car.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? For anybody that's been homeless and had to sleep outside, they can tell you how horrific it is to be just out there in the open like that. You know what I'm saying? And hey, this sister is a world star, famous as she could be. She's sleeping in her car for 3 years. Shame on Black Hollywood.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And it goes to show that it's really no love. There's no love for one another, in that entertainment world, because really everybody for self.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And if you fall, there's nobody to help you. And even the Bible say, you know what I'm saying, 2 is better than 1. If one fall, the one that's up is there to grab the one that's down. And it's always a point in time where if you up, you may fall, but it's some brother or sister that should be there to, like, it's your duty. We learn in UPK, it's your duty to help one another in the time of need. You know what I mean? So this right here is a story that's on social media, and it's shameful. It's shameful on Black people, because I can guarantee you this don't happen to them white stars. You know what I'm saying? It's someone there, and it should be somebody that's there for their sister. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Like, so if I could, but you break it out so heavy. All these people in the entertainment industry, they get all this damn money. But us in the ISUPK, so we work regular jobs, 9 to 5. I work 7 damn days a week. I still can't get what I need, but because of the truth, I'm been housed with a brother, man, that's had my back since he's been in the school officer 1,000 my yard. The warrior spoke up. When I was going through things, when I was in South Village, because y'all have been homeless before, you know what I'm saying? But thanks to the Most High, the Commander General Yahanna, I've been in the ISUPK for going on damn near 7 years.
That's it.
And she's 58 years old, Malqua.
Good night.
She almost 60 years old. She looked good for her age, but she's still almost 60 years old.
You know what
I'm saying?
Which is even more shameful, General, that she has to experience homelessness almost at 60 years old.
Yeah.
And like, where's the sisters? Where's her family at? I don't know if she got children or what. You know what I'm saying? But this is just a black eye. You know what I'm saying, on us as a people. You know what I'm saying, that and not just because she was famous, but nobody should experience that.
That's right.
It's horrible. You know what I mean?
And if I could add one more thing, Cat,
please,
man, and let this be a lesson to Black women. Your big mouth you're gonna end up alone by yourself. You swear you got it covered. You don't got it covered, man.
That's
you
right.
all up in a man's face, disrespecting the man you got at home, calling Esau, all kinds of shit going on. And one day you're gonna wake up and be 58 years old in your car, wondering how the hell did I end up here?
That's
right.
Like that, like don't shut your mouth.
That's
You know,
right. That's right.
man. Shut your mouth and have a nigga there at the end of the day to help you get up off the chair, you know what I mean, and hand you your cane and allow you to feel some sense that you are still loved.
That's
You know what I mean? Don't mess around and end up like her where you got to tell YouTube how you feel.
Right.
Instead of telling that man who hopefully stuck with you because you was kind to him when you were able to be.
Right.
You understand? Is now kind and committed to you. Let me tell you something, man. I got some neighbors, brother, that, you know, they up in age and they committed to their wives. I know these wives was good to them when they was young. Some of these brothers up in here around where I'm at, man, they just, I mean, they stalwarts for their wives. They up in age and, you know what I mean? They keep the car clean and the house right. And, you know what I'm saying? And I know nothing. I don't never hear them women yelling and disrespecting their husbands and none of that. You know what I mean? They totally respect them cats. And them cats in turn taking care of them in 60, 70 years old, 75. And them brothers right there on their side, you know, making sure they good. And it'd be something to see, man. It'd be something to see. And you know, seeing her in that state ain't gonna encourage other black women to go down the path she went down, or encourage them to say we should focus on having, you know, good relationships.
Right.
Black women gonna say, I'm gonna have to go for self because look at this, look what happened with her.
Right.
Like it's a real bad, sad song, man. That's going on. You know what I mean? Like you said, it was shameful that these things is happening. There's enough wealth in the Black and Latino community to wipe out homelessness among us.
That's right. That's right.
Certainly
That's
enough
right.
wealth, you know what I mean, in the kingdom of heaven. I'm working with General Shalmon right now. We're gonna attempt to give away 10,000 plates of food together. This will come up right after the Passover. But or around or after the Passover, we putting together a 10,000 plate giveaway. You understand? We're gonna do it super duper big. You know what I mean? To give, I'm talking hot food, okay? The giveaway, we want to hit 10,000 in one day. That's the goal. And that's how we should all be thinking as a people. You know what I mean? Among us. It's a lot.
Damn right. Give it up. Give it up.
Yeah.
And once again, General, I don't know the sister's full story, but like you were just bringing out, hell, even if she had a man, you know, with her, you know what I mean, they be homeless in that car together. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that she's alone in a car for 3 years, the sister is so vulnerable to danger, you know what I'm saying, that it's ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? And once upon a time, the sister, you know what I'm saying, in her ripe age, you just heard the general say how beautiful this sister was. But what our women have to understand is this, you know what I'm saying, being in order and being in the right spirit is more important than how beautiful you are. You know what I'm saying? Because one day, that beauty is going to get fade. This is life.
Right.
I'm saying we all live and then we eventually gonna die. You know what I mean? So you ain't gonna be ripe and beautiful, you know what I'm saying, forever. So after a while, you're gonna start to age. When you start to age, the natural order is you're supposed to age with a man. You know what I'm saying? Now she's reaching 60 years old or whatever the case may be, and she's pretty much past her time of the dating world. You know what I'm saying? So this sister may die alone, you know what I'm saying? Which dying alone is a very, very horrible thing when you don't have someone there for you. This is why family is so important, and staying in the right spirit is so important. Like the general say, learning to shut your damn mouth.
That's right.
So that man stay around, you know what I'm saying, to be with you. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, this is horrific. You know what I'm saying? If it's happening to her, just think about how many other entertainers or non-entertainers that is going through the same thing. Right. You know what I'm saying? My slavery, I work, you know what I'm saying, for a homeless shelter. You know what I mean? So, and you should hear the stories of these people that's homeless. You know what I'm saying? And like General said, man, in the UPK, man, we're trying to feed 10,000 people in one day. Like this is what the ISUPK is really about. You know what I'm saying? Is helping our people. And even at the slavery, like when a person come homeless, they've been sleeping in their car or outside, is no greater feeling than helping them get housed.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Giving them keys, you know what I'm saying, to, their own apartment. And it's a government funded program. But of course, like the general say, if we was to come together as black people, we wouldn't need to lean on the government, you know what I'm saying, to house our people. This system would be housed. You know what I'm saying? We got enough money in our community to look after and take care of one another. The problem is we don't love each other no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we got to get back to the essence, you know what I'm saying, of loving one another. That's what's gonna help us make it through this rough time that we had, and that you better understand. And what the ISUBK is all about, you know what I'm saying, is coming together. The Bible says, "Gather yourself together, O nation, not desire." And blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we are the undesirables in this kingdom right here. You know what I'm saying? And being as such, we supposed to be coming together to look after each other.
That's right.
Because in a minute, America, you see where Donald Trump is headed. You see where America is headed. They're going to turn their back on you. That what I'm telling you is in the Bible. The scriptures say thy lovers, you know what I'm saying, shall be disappointed in thee. You know, I'm paraphrasing the course. You see what I'm saying? So this nation that you think is going to be here for you is not. You should have learned that lesson when the damn levees broke in New Orleans.
Yeah,
they took all the black people. Get me right on that, General.
No, you're right. Them levies was a hell of a lesson.
Damn
You absolutely right. I didn't mean to cut you off, but like that was the time to learn. We're gonna have to turn inward towards each other, and like you said, we're gonna learn to love each other, or we're gonna get beat by our Father in heaven till we learn how to do that thing. Till we be forced to do what it takes. Esau do it. He got 50 states. Every state got its own state government. Different sets of laws in every state. Some hating each other, but them states are together called the United States of America, and then they the most powerful empire in the world. And 400 years here, they ain't accepted us as being a part of them. Like that's how you strengthen you and yours. And we should be strengthening us and ours the same damn way. You know what I mean? Like we should be pushing towards, making our people better. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no you could tell me all the shit you want to say. You ain't gonna tell me sitting in a car at 11 o'clock at night in the dark, you understand, heating up a can of fucking soup, you understand, and a piece of bread by yourself at 58 years old is a happy life. Your life is talking to strangers on the internet. I ain't buying that bullshit for nothing. That sister need to be in a warm home with a strong black man. You understand? That's gonna rub her feet for the great things that she hopefully did. You know what I'm saying? And so forth and so on. With wonderful children trying to take care of her and make sure she good. She's supposed to age gracefully. You know what I mean? She should be on the round table of truth talking about the days of her being in vogue. Not being discussed on the round table of truth, talking about how she's living in her damn car. She should be talking about the heyday of how great her entertainment world was and how she stood up against the Edomites in this situation and that situation.
Yes,
You
sir.
know what I'm saying? Like that's what she should be doing on round table of truth. Instead, we got to talk about how shameful we are for her failing in that situation. And you know what I mean? And it could be partially her fault because of her mouth as well, because that was the training. What a lot of people don't know is while the white man was weaponizing rap music against us with gangster rap, he was also weaponizing R&B against us with songs about hating black men, like people like her, people like Janet Jackson. What have you done for me lately? Women like women like Beyonce, put a ring on it. Putting demands on black men in these songs that while becoming more and more of an insulin bitch when dealing with a black man has led us to 2025 where you go to a dating party and 10 brothers show up and leave all the women facing themselves because they don't want no parts of you. You understand with all that's going on. Like that's what we done. That's what we done been led to. I yield the lot here.
Give it up. All right, what's next on the menu,
This
please?
this the last topic we got for the day.
Please.
Stephen A. Smith blasts LeBron James for weak approach over Bronny James confrontation.
Jenna, you want to touch on this?
Yeah, we spoke about this the other day about, there's one thing that's in the black community that absolutely must be dealt with as we get more and more power and freed from the hands of Esau. And that is coons. Coons have to be outlawed in the black community and Latino community. It has to become illegal for you to be a Uncle Tom step and fetch it, shoe shine boy coon. You must be addressed in that with that madness. You know what I mean? Once again, okay, if Stephen A. Smith felt like LeBron James' son was not doing up to par, he should have wrote about his son. He knows his impact is huge. You understand? But he also knows how to use people to keep himself relevant. You know what I mean? But he took it too far. That, you know what I mean? You felt like the man's son wasn't up to par. Instead of going after the son and saying what the case really is, as a ball player, you're going to go after his father and say he shouldn't have put him in too soon. He shouldn't have been doing that. And only a coon would think that you as a black man, this is something that's so rare. You as a black man should not bring your son into the same profession you are in and reap the benefits of your experience as he grows with his experience. It is life 101 in everywhere else in the world. Right. In the scriptures, it tells you that Israelites followed the traditions of their fathers. They learned from their fathers. That's why they said when they referred to Christ, they said, "Is this not the carpenter's son?" You know what I mean? Because they followed a tradition. Christ used carpenter terms to describe what he was trying to teach in many cases. Because had he not been Yahushua, he would have just been a brother that learned about carpentry, and he would have followed in his father's footsteps in learning carpentry. White men have been doing it for eons. All those unions, all those trades, journeymen, foremen, all those construction trades, all those secret society stuff with Freemasonry and all that was based on fathers teaching their sons about the trades they're in and their sons carrying it on. And of course, here comes this pig, this coon of all coons, to attack this man for doing the same thing that white people have been doing for the last 200 years since the founding of this country. You understand? Like, you're going to go after him for that, man. You are just another coon looking for a story hot enough to keep you relevant on the airwaves. And he's made plenty of stupid nonsense like this. You know what I mean? Like Muhammad brought out how, I forget what team it is, some young girl took over her father's sports team at a young age and ran that thing for years. You understand? Go ahead,
the very team that LeBron played for, the Lakers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel what I'm saying?
Jenny Buss, she took over the Lakers team from her father. You know what I'm saying? And I believe they even did a documentary on how she first came in. She didn't know what the hell she was doing. You know what I'm saying? When she first came in to learn under her father. So lock it, Joe.
But I bet you nobody turned around and said she shouldn't be here. You know what I mean? I bet you they didn't frame their mouth to even say that. You know what I mean? Esau does it all the time, every day. Donald Trump got some money from his father and took over the same construction and real estate business that his father was running. He did the same damn thing and just took it a little bit further. Ain't nobody say he shouldn't be here. And he loses millions on deals. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, that was a cheap, low blow. And to attack a man and his son, a black man and his son. God damn. Well, how many black men are bringing a son through the fire into their profession, and their son is succeeding in it and getting the prominence that a white person has.
That's right.
Damn near nil, man. And it's shameful that he would pick that as the thing to attack. I mean, it was disgusting. Salakia.
Damn right. Give it up. Give it up. You know, I mean, once again, this is another poison that a mechanism that lives in black people is to, of course, destroy each other.
Kind of what
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't, at least I haven't heard too many popular white sports actors try to really come down on this cat for bringing his son into the NBA. But of course, like you said, Jenna, you always get some Uncle Tom that do the job that you think white people would be doing.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they step in and say, all right, Mr. White Man, you don't worry about nothing. I got this here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's shameful when you know that not just white people, all races, you know what I'm saying, uses nepotism. You know, it is the most healthiest thing that you can, it's the healthiest thing you can do for your children. Instead of sending them your children to college, your child should inherit your business. Take over your. That's the whole point of having damn children, is for them to carry on your legacy. And this man, go ahead, John.
Sorry, Cap. Real quick, and who better than to teach them than you, whose industry you've been in your whole life? You understand what I'm saying? And LeBron James in particular, like I brought out on the radio show, they paid his son something like $10 million. And then according to what I heard, I didn't read it myself, but they said Stephen A. Smith was mad and felt like he ain't lived up to getting that $10 million. And I was furious to hear it because LeBron James came back to Cleveland and they said LeBron James changed the economy of the entire city of Cleveland. You can Google the damn thing. He brought so much wealth and unity and power back to white Cleveland, the white side of Cleveland. That you think they gave a damn about giving his son that $10 million? They gave his son that $10 million just to play with. Because they know that they done made $150 million, if not more, off of LeBron James just in the city, just the bars and the shops and the paraphernalia and the different things that they made millions off of him. You think that you think that this coon would recognize, well, his father is such a powerful athlete in the industry. Of course, they would let his son get in there and get down for the get down. You know how many white men running companies that don't know what they doing? How many of them are bosses over us and our Latino brothers, own every little business and shop, and they dumb and stupid as they could be, need black men to show them the ropes on everything. You know how many black people done had to teach their white supervisor how to do the job they done been hired to be over them to do, because they couldn't become the supervisor. But not this coon. This supposed to be an educated Negro when really all he is a tap dancing coon.
Damn right.
You understand? A lot. I yield.
If I may, I'm coming to your dad. Not only, LeBron James has been the face of the NBA for the past 20 odd years.
Right.
The NBA is $1 billion industry, like some people not believe. So the money that they done made off LeBron James, it ain't just the city of Cleveland. The money that the NBA has made off LeBron James alone, giving his son $10 million, you know what I'm saying, is a crumb onto what it's like. How much money you think they made off of Michael Jordan in Chicago? Michael Jordan was so popular, he helped push the economy of Chicago when he was playing for the Chicago Bulls. You see what I'm saying? And so once again, other races, they don't look at things like how we look at things. We throw our children out the house at 18 because I don't know who started that garbage. You know what I'm saying? Put the child out that house when they turn 18.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They still a damn baby. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So we, a lot of the things that, we believe are just so destructive. You see what I'm saying? And one of the most healthiest things that you can do is bring your son or your family in to learn on they'll learn on the fly. Who knows what this boy will be in a couple of years? You know what I'm saying? He might turn, who knows? he learning on the fly. You know what I'm saying? It's just like these jobs you go to and you work, man. If it be some East Indians there, guess what? They're gonna pull other East Indians into the job. All races do it. They look out for their own. And to try to come down on this brother for looking out for his son, not only is he wrong and he needed to be checked on it, it teaches us a bad lesson that we should not look out for each other.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And he's being used, to do that. Y'all done?
So like I said, if I could, just kind of watching, LeBron career, because I was heavy off into sports for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And when LeBron came into the league, Stephen A was just a beat writer. You know what I'm saying? Stephen A made LeBron, you know what I'm saying, some owners just for his career alone. The guy that put him on, Skip Bayless, majority of his topics was talking about LeBron. That's how he got famous. Off of Cold Pizza. I saw it from the beginning. He was on Cold Pizza. Then they got their own debate show, mainly talking about topics like LeBron James and what was the little football player, the cat? You know what I'm saying? No, it was a devil before Cam Newton. But anyway, just these topics, you know what I'm saying? LeBron James being one of the main topics, because Stephen A covered the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, LeBron has been the face of the NBA for the last 20 years. So he said the reason why he didn't go back at LeBron when LeBron approached him face to face is because he had just signed his Disney deal, you know what I'm saying, for probably over $100 million.
Well, listen, judging that video I just seen of him with them boxing gloves, I think it was probably his best he probably should say that. But any more points on this is? Man, General, we want to thank you again for joining us tonight, sir. You know what I mean, for this special edition of the Round Table of Truth, sir.
Hey, the water for having me, Cap. I really appreciate it, man. Good to see all y'all warriors up in there getting it on, man. You know what I mean? Lord allow, I hope to see y'all again. Real true. What?
Any closing statements, General?
Come check us out tomorrow night, 9 p.m. on Real General Yahanna channel. We're gonna be getting it in again on some more of the latest. Talk a little bit more about this attack on these Houthis. You know what I mean? Definitely want to tell everybody about April 12th. We're going to do this Passover. It's going to be bigger than any other one we did before. Y'all come on out, man. Support the truth. $200 per adult, worth every penny. Almost a whole week of activities. You need to be up in the building. You need to support the UPK anyway, man. You understand? So, and the water to you, the Midwest Monster Mayhem, man, helping build all those camps out there in the Midwest, man. The latest being the Bar Mob in Milwaukee. Holding y'all down, man, and of course your mighty crew holding down with you, man. We really appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all's strength, man. I'll see y'all soon, warriors. The water again.
Damn right. I can go salute the general now. Alawat Punya.
Salat.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Brakathum.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Brakathum. Y'all take care, warriors. The water again. Shalom.
Hey, listen, man, we appreciate everybody again for joining us on the Round Table of Truth. Joining us up and coming Friday night. You understand, 8 p.m. Central is going to be going down. You know what I mean? You do not want to miss it. We're going to be back in the game. Lord allow. The hosts who do rock it out with us every week, these brothers will be back on the set. Officer Lamak Yala, Officer Iowa Lum, and Officer Maya with us this Friday on the Round Table of Truth. Any closing statements, Akin?
If I could,
please go ahead, Yardan.
If you want to check any of this gear out, you know what I'm saying, it'll be available at the Passover. You know what I'm saying, we have several vending events, you know what I'm saying, to where, you know what I'm saying, all the brothers and sisters that, you know what I'm saying, have products in the ISUPK will be at the Passover, even before the Passover week. You know what I'm saying? We'll be having some vending events, you know what I'm saying, where you can get all the Diverse City merch. You can also get it at diversecitymall.com. You know what I'm saying? Also, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to the round table of truth, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be here every Friday at 8 p.m. You know what I'm saying? So check us out every week, man. We got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, heavy, you know what I'm saying, interviews and topics coming up, you know what I'm saying? Mainly, you know what I'm saying, one heavy one coming up real soon. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be interviewing your pop still on the one, right? The week before the Passover, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be interviewing the father, you know what I'm saying, of Captain Mal Quad, man. It's gonna be a heavy episode. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Robert One.
Somebody, just one more thing. For the Passover week, April 9th, we will be having a round table of truth. Commander General Yahanna allowed us to do a round table of truth out there for the Passover week.
Damn right.
It's gonna be at 9 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Sharp. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tune in to y'all favorite podcast, the Round Table of Truth.
Damn right. Encourage everybody, pay your tithes.
That's right.
That's right. It's true. I want to give it up to the brothers that rocked it out with me tonight. To my left, as always, Officer Yaradan, to give his brother a hand. To my right, I want Officer Ramawan, give him a hand. To my far left, we want to thank Officer Mariah for joining us tonight. On the ones and twos, Officer Raj Karab, Captain Malquad, Under Commander General Yahanna, Lord Allah, I ain't fighting this damn cold. You know what I mean? Next on coming up Friday, I'll be good to go in the game. But as far as that, we out. Shalom.
Gangster about that. You know what I think I know, Mayab? I think the only real gangsters left are Commanding General Yahanna's.
I think
we're the last gangsters on earth.
Gotta watch that.
We got.
Are you black? Take a look in the mirror, man. Look, man, you got a legitimate beef, all right? But it ain't with us, okay? Are you black? Hey, look, man, don't let me question the fact whether I'm black. Now, I bet you niggas do think y'all white. College don't mean shit. Y'all niggas. And you gonna be niggas forever. Just like us. Niggas.
It was never what a fake nigga think. It was always what a real nigga think.
I made my name up in these streets like a real nigga. I keep them pistols in my Jeep like a real nigga. I make sure all my homies.
Yahanna means Prince with power. That's all it means. A prince with power. Why do you think you act like princes, man? A prince is royalty, man. Even our destroyed state in America, we still act like royalty. Right. Brothers with rock gold chains, gold earrings, gold fronts, man. That's all some people that's royal. A royal heritage, a royal bloodline. That's who we are naturally. We just don't know it.
Don't miss out on the opportunity for a quality leather jacket. Yatazar Pale X Diverse City is introducing their Real Nigga University Letterman jacket. Don't be the only one without one. Order yours today. www.diversitymall.com. Oh yeah, and they take Afterpay. So get yours today.
But now check it out. You got the 1969 on that side. Look at that one West emblem on that side right there. Look at that. Look at that. That's real ice drip, like real leather dripping. You got the back. And then, if anybody ever questioned us putting nigga on the jacket, you got Acts 13:1 engraved right here on the front.